right back, Charlie's definitely.
Because you always use that active red light defending. I think it's like. Because you always use that active red light defending. I think it's like.
People, deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Come on. As the big man Ian Wright just said there, people, deluded, I'm back again. I can't lie, I've been hanging around on YouTube like a bad smell and appreciative to all of the regulars joining, people. If you haven't hit the like button, please make sure you're doing such if you're on YouTube. Big up you lot on Twitch and Twitter. Make sure you're cross-following and following all the socials, especially TikTok. Everything's in the description. Now, it's Liverpool against City. This fixture is the modern day Wenger versus Sir Alex Ferguson. This is a title decider. I know as Arsenal fans, we're laughing. We know Spurs didn't lose. We know United didn't lose. We hope Newcastle do a job against Chelsea on Monday. And we hope it's probably a draw today. In fact, even saying that, let me know your thoughts, because a draw could be a good result. Some people would rather Liverpool win because, you know, City can't be stopped. Some people would rather City win. I'm not too sure. As you know, this is Jurgen Klopp's last season. Pep Guardiola, I'm sure they want to prove that there's no treble hangover. And it's a bit of a weird one. You know, you look at Liverpool, they have a depleted side, people. Apparently, Manchester City have just one win in 22. Just one win in 22 visits at Anfield, people. That's 2 draws and a victory, which is terrible for a team like City. Apparently, City have not won against any of the top 6 this season. As I said, Liverpool look like they have a depleted side. But if there is a team that on a regular basis defies the odds and does the siege mentality business, it is these lot, people. You can see the lineups to the left and right of me. Liverpool have only lost 1 of their last 20 home league games, people. Just 2 of the last 30 Premier League matches between Liverpool and City have been won by the away side. So that could be a bias for Liverpool and make sure that City doesn't win. Apparently, since their 4-1 defeat against City at the Etihad last season, Liverpool have won more points, scored more goals, and lost fewer games than any other Premier League side. Manchester City have won their last 9 away Premier League games, people. So it's a techie one. Liverpool and City are the 2 top sides for points gained from losing positions in the Prem this season. However, the side scoring first has only lost once of the last 19 league meetings between these 2 sides. So as I said, smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts. I've joined and went live at the right time, people, because kickoff is a minute away. Kickoff is imminent, people. So we'll have to see exactly what's going on. We're back for the main football game. Appreciative to you lot that were part of my Aston Villa versus Tottenham Upshite watch along as well, man. Good to see you, broski. Thumbnails looking clean. Everyone make sure you hit the like button. T, appreciate you. Shout out the editor and let's go on. Marcel, it wouldn't be a Liverpool game without you being here. So I know you give the channel a lot of ish. Big up yourself. DG, who you got winning? Liverpool, you know. Just because statistics don't win football games, but Liverpool, Anfield is a fortress. City don't travel well here. You know, it's Klopp's last season. It is a depleted Liverpool side. Salah is on the bench. Obviously, Konate was injured midweek. It just feels like there's every reason for Liverpool to lose this, but these men define the odds. Like, at Anfield is scary. If I had to bet money, I would probably bet the safer option, which I feel there's a bias towards Manchester City. So I'd probably say 2-1 City. But what I believe today is 2-1 Liverpool. Again, we'll have to see. And we've kicked off, people. Ruben Diaz has found Rodri. Rodri's gone back home to Edison. I mean, Edison's got a mistake in him. Alisson's got a mistake in him. They're both Brazilian, and I'm pretty sure they're both quite fortunate that they're not playing against Martinelli. Man said Alisson, he's injured. It's Kelly. You know, I completely forgot. I'm having a mare with goalies, man. I kept saying Raya in the Arsenal watch-along. There's a long searching ball intended for Darwin Núñez. It's been picked up by Ake and Akanji, and it's here with John Stones. What a player John Stones is, man. Can play right back, centre-half, midfield. The only thing with John Stones is injuries. Oh, Haaland could have been in there. And it's a big game for the young Bradley and Kwanzaa, to be fair. Who knows if they'll have a long-term future at Arsenal, at Liverpool, or if they'll kick on and be, you know, squad players or sold on or whatever. But you have to big up Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool because, you know, I don't know how much Kwanzaa would be worth, but How much money has he saved them? Bradley's at least saved them in the modern day 30 million minimum because he just started playing football. He's just unfortunate that you got Trent Alexander-Arnold ahead of you. But, you know, for the new manager, you've got players to work with. And it will be interesting to see post-Jurgen Klopp what Liverpool do, not just next season, but also in seasons to come. Phil Foden, who's probably the man of the moment. There's Kevin De Bruyne on this right-hand side. I'm so happy we've only got to play City once. Foden could be in here early doors. No, he can't. Van Dijk swiped it off him at a vital moment. McAllister's tried to go long. To be fair, that was decent play from Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez is going to get through a lot of a defensive shift. I mean, if the stadium isn't lively at Anfield for a game like this, then the Liverpool fans are not doing their job. Apparently, it's 2-2 with West Ham. Did Bowen score? That's all I care about. Let me actually see the other Premier League results for you lot. As long as Bowen scored for my FPL points, that is, I'll be real, that's all I care about. Boy, that's a good game over there. Oh, Bowen. Mavropanos scored an own goal. Boy, Paqueta bagged. Bowen, I know you got an assist in that game. City could be in here with Julian Alvarez. He's also in my FPL team. He shot, is caught by the hands of, feels a bit sad to say the Liverpool keeper Kelly is their second choice because he's another one who's a decent keeper. He could probably be a regular somewhere. But when you've got Alisson in front of you, in his case, when you've got Trent Alexander-Arnold ahead of you and Bradley is peak. It's a big game for Kwanzaa, man. I like his mentality. I can't remember the game. I think it was when Matip first got his injury. Kwanzaa came in and his post-game thoughts, he was like, listen, obviously I don't want Matip injured. We hope he's back. But reality is I'm trying to take someone's place. It's refreshing to hear a young player like that. And what I like about Liverpool, obviously, they're young players that are in and around their first team. They're not young spring chickens, 16, 17-year-olds. But that shows they're developing in the right way. You know, Bradley went to Bolton. I'm sure Kwanzaa's been on a couple of loans. He was at Bristol with Joey Barton. Not that I want to mention him, but there's an element of experience there. I'll always give Liverpool credit. You never walk alone, sung by the fans, is a vibe. You never walk alone if you're Liverpool indeed. Unless it's Van Dijk at the Emirates. I had to, man. I had to. Goal disallowed. It's still 2-1 Burnley. Damn. Hoping for a draw, but if not, I want City to win. It's one way you wish both teams could get 0 points, but it can't be that. You got to be busy in this life, Edwards, man. Let's go, lads. Red card. Let's go. Manifest. Do you know what I always say? I want drama. I want VAR controversy. I want all of it. American Gunner, appreciate you. And I hope you and everyone else is doing well and safe. If we haven't hit the like button, please, let's make sure we're doing such. Julian Alvarez has found Bernardo Silva. I think Bernardo Silva is one of the most underrated players in this country. Everybody knows he's got tech and he's a great player. But in the City team where you've got Foden, De Bruyne, Haaland, even to a degree, John Stones and Diaz, I don't think he gets enough credit, man. He's a serious player. Rodri as well. Speaking of Rodri, he's tried to find Kevin De Bruyne. Has Joe Gomez got a touch on that? No. It's a busy day for Joe Gomez at left back. And again, I can't comprehend Pep Guardiola's tactics and I can't draw conclusions on 4 minutes of football. But if you look closely, Kevin De Bruyne just seems to want to stay on that right-hand side next to Foden. Obviously, Joe Gomez is playing left back. So is that a potential weak spot of Liverpool's that City reckon? I don't know. Maybe it's just coincidental. Darwin Núñez. They got to get around him, man. He can't win all these battles by himself. Harvey Elliott's done well to give it to Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez being silly and trying flicks and giving it away very cheaply. Need to stop doing that in a game like this. No way we can let this Liverpool side win the league. I mean, they're at the top of the tree. If they beat City, they're in a fantastic position. What would be nice is, you know, actually, if Liverpool lose, if Liverpool lose, they go on and lose the next game. We beat City, then it's in our hands, but it's firmly not. Oh, I thought that was a naughty tackle from Kyle Walker, and the ref agrees. Szoboszlai's been brought down, and he's got a free kick. What's wrong with Kyle Walker? Why is he so vexed? England as a nation hates players like Silva. Apparently, they're too small to make it at the top level. It's unfortunate, but then if there are fans that do think like that, I would just point them towards Paul Scholes. Like, he weren't the tallest. And he had asthma. And last time I checked, he's one of the finest, if not the finest midfielder that England have produced. You know, I won't mention Phil Foden in the same realm as Paul Scholes, but he's moving in that direction and he's not the tallest. So it's silly. But I do agree with you, man. That's why you typically see, like, when you look at the Spanish sides, definitely where centre-halves and goalies are concerned. Obviously, you've got 6-foot players of all, but, you know, you look at the Spanish sides inside, not really France, because they got man monsters, but the centre-backs aren't the tallest, the keepers aren't the tallest. Conor Bradley has found McAllister. Darwin Núñez did not need to be offside, but at least he's recognised such. And that's the end of that Liverpool move. That's a terrible ball to give away by Ederson. His teammates got him out of that. Liverpool, however, still have the ball here. Curse of the commentator. To be brutally honest, it's an even encounter based on the first 6 minutes. Conor Bradley, I got a lot of time for him. He's a fullback, so it's easy for me to, want him. But if I'm honest with Arsenal, I know everyone's situation is different and these young players are significantly more experienced. Danny Ings apparently has struck and it is 2-2. But we need to bring through a couple of these players. Not everyone can do the Saka and Smith Rowe. I'm trying to push that agenda. Some people just got to plug gaps, man. Now, I don't think Kwanzaa and Conor Bradley are amazing, and I'm not dissing them. They're just plugging gaps in a Liverpool team which is depleted in terms of numbers. Look at what they're doing. Both of them won the League Cup recently. They're starting in arguably Liverpool's biggest game of the season. Conor Bradley up against Bernardo Silva earns a throw. Come on, man. Come on. And the game does need to settle. It does. It's a bit of a chess match so far. Everyone needs to get some first touches and get comfortable. Speaking of first touches, that was lovely from Harvey Elliott. He's tried to switch play. It's poor from someone of his technical level. Kyle Walker's read that. Foden's onto that. And Rodri has found Haaland. Haaland to Julian Alvarez. Liverpool got some defending to do early doors. Julian Alvarez cuts inside, finds Kevin De Bruyne. He's tried to chip the goalie. It hasn't worked out and it's gone off. City have shown in this first 7 minutes they will break very quickly. And that was poor from a Liverpool perspective, really and truly. Young Conor Bradley, he's going to learn have to learn quickly. You need to tuck in a lot sooner than that. He left a lot of space. Fortunately for you, Julian Alvarez and Kevin De Bruyne for their team, City couldn't exploit such. Needed to get back far sooner. You kind of deserted your fellow youngster in Kwanzaa. Kevin De Bruyne, he struck. Is saved by the Liverpudlian keeper. Julian Alvarez, that's never a free kick. Oh, I think Conor Bradley's lucky. I don't think that's a free kick. Got shown gym by Julian Alvarez. City are purring. But again, when you play a team like Manchester City, no matter how good Liverpool are, obviously it's not their strongest team. You have to be prepared to suffer. There's going to be moments you suffer. So good strike with Kevin De Bruyne's left peg. What a player, man. Undoubtedly, I think Kevin De Bruyne has got a case to say he's the greatest Premier League player ever. I'm not saying he is. I'm an Arsenal fan. It's Thierry Henry for me. And United fans might look at Ronaldo, but Kevin De Bruyne is defo up there. I am that. It feels good to be a neutral here. We've got our own homework. True. And it's nice the fact that we've actually got to go to Anfield, if I'm completely honest. See, this is Liverpool's back line. Obviously, it's not their strongest, In fact, back five, including the keeper, Van Dijk is the only one. There's no Konate, there's no Trent, there's no Robertson, there's not even a Tsimikas. And I think it's showing early doors. I can't blame Conor Bradley for putting it out for a corner. He has not got eyes in the back of his head. But at the same time, there needs to be some communication. The atmosphere should be brazy. What FM saves are you doing next, DG? I think I might do Barcelona one, Julian Alvarez corner is great, really. Liverpool haven't dealt with it. Diaz, Harvey Elliott, that's poor from Elliott. I know Núñez is quick, but you're asking a lot there. And it's a cute barge from Bernardo Silva on Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez got to get up and get out fast. As the game's going on and it's starting to settle, as you would imagine, a team like City, and they've obviously got a way stronger team out there than Liverpool, you'd imagine they're going to have the bulk of possession and there's going to be wave after wave. But as we saw in the Man United game, and actually Newcastle, one thing I think with City, obviously City's frailties, they're still the best team in the league, but they do look like they can be got at defensively, if I'm honest. They look like they leave a lot of space on the transitions. And City are City. But I must admit, the fact that when I saw on Sky Sports before I went live, they haven't beat any of the top six this season, I thought it was a lie. That's almost unheard of for Man City. Rooney's up there. Rooney's mad disrespected. Right? Wayne Rooney's definitely got a shout. Completely forgot about him. Rooney's got a shout to be the best. 100%. What a player Wayne Rooney was. It's just unfortunate when you've got the Rooneys and you've got the Sesses. When you've been playing football since 16, 17, they've peaked early. Like the way it kind of ended for Rooney, for a player like him, it was rubbed. Just like Sess, respectfully, you're playing at Como and all of that. Like Milner, off the top of my head, is the only one that came through as a 16, 17-year-old. And he's still kind of playing at a decent level. Phil Foden's lost the ball. One of England's most informed players. Him, Ollie Watkins, not so much today. Watkins, him, Ollie Watkins, Saka, I would say Benjamin White. There's a few. Ooh, composure from Kwanzaa there. Kelly has found McAllister. I'm still not sold on McAllister as a 6. He could play there, but I think when Liverpool get a proper 6, because it looks like Endo's further forward, at least for these moments, I think you see a much better one. Diaz is not in the game. I saw your AFTV interview. Appreciate that. Ian Wright's joined Sky Sports. Nice to see some Arsenal rep there. Liverpool need to hold on to the ball, which they've got the players out there to do it. But as soon as they win it, they're giving it straight back to City, and it's got to be tiring. You know, Klopp's no idiot, and neither of the players. They knew they were going to be without the ball for a while. The ref has signaled the advantage after a late tackle on Alvarez. Not sure how that's an advantage to City, but yeah. Yeah, the longer I see this happening, City may win. True, he did. But I'm saying Milner from 16-17, he's still done his thing. Cess, it was over, like, towards, I'm saying when you get to the end, like the 30 kind of age, Cess really rubbed out. Like the whole making Rooney a centre midfielder thing, it didn't bang. Everton, going back to Everton and that, it didn't work. Milner's still at the Brighton in the Premier League. Like, obviously, Milner's playing a lot longer than them two, but them lot around them ages weren't there. Hi, mate. Hope you're doing well and safe. How much do you think Ramsdale would be worth for sale? Well, after yesterday, he's probably shaved 10 million off his wage, off his asking price, but 35 million on a conservative day, dependent on the level of hustle. English tax has been a key part to Arsenal and generally our rebuild up until this point. 50 million for a 24, 25-year-old keeper. I think into this day and age, whether you think Ramsdale's worth that or not, I think that's a good deal. If I'm completely honest. Not much space for Liverpool in possession. City off the ball, so expertly coached, as you'd expect. But to be fair for Liverpool, Kwanzaa's not hiding, Bradley's not hiding, Kelly is trying. That's a good switch of play from Van Dijk to find Mr. Bradley. What can Bradley do? Conor Bradley up against Ake. It's a shot/cross. I don't know. It's gone out for a goal kick, but that's positive. Ramsdale, 40, 50, depending on who wants him. White, criminally underrated. This Kelly guy is a very tidy keeper. Leicester should have dropped the bag to get him on loan last season. They wouldn't have dropped if they did. He's just so unlucky that you've got Allister ahead of you. And pardon me, with the greatest of respect to him, you're not going to get a club on Liverpool's level or better in it. So he might be sitting there and saying, I've got, you got to remember, this is a job. Like, this is a great sort of thing. Admittedly, I don't pay attention to him like that, but you'd imagine he's still getting called up, whether he plays for the Republic of Ireland or Northern Ireland. Apologies for getting it wrong. We almost have to sell Ramsdale to a rival to get good money. No one else gives us more than 20. Is there an angle for Ramsdale to go out on loan for a year? Not necessarily to be reintegrated, but you go out on loan and then you're sold in the summer of 2025 because he did sign a new deal. It does protect his resale value, which makes me think, like, obviously we knew we was trying to sign Raya a long time before it actually happened internally, but it makes me think, when did Arteta know, yeah, I'm going to sign Raya? Because Ramsdale did deserve the new deal under the premise of you've done well, you're improving. You know, Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville were very critical on him. But in hindsight, did they sit there and say, you know what, 2 years on this deal, which is interesting, giving him a 2-year deal in itself, considering his age and at the time his stature in the team. Did they say, you know what, protect the resale value? If there's scope to bring in Raya, we're going to do that. I don't know. But nonetheless, you've got Harvey Elliott in possession. Darwin Núñez, did you need to run into the channels? That's a ball from Darwin Núñez, to be fair. Shabozla, I'm being very harsh on you, but could you have controlled that and taken that in your stride? Diaz, first time I've probably said his name. Joe Gomez, Endo, McAllister. 6 p.m. we're doing an Arsenal fan show, folks. And then after that, 7:30, I'm with Northside. That'll be a quick half an hour video. That'll be pre-recorded. That's a ball from Harvey Elliott to Darwin Núñez. Who wants it? To be fair, I don't blame Darwin. I think the offside flag came up. Does it? Did it? It must have. 15 minutes in. If it didn't and Darwin Núñez got the shot away, I can't blame him because there was nothing else on. No loans. We need sales too close to FFP. I reckon we get away with that. But if that is the case, you know, Ramsdale is probably the one that probably brings in the most value. In an ideal world, I know we're not going to sell everyone and bring everybody in from an Arsenal perspective. It's here with McAllister. You imagine Ramsdale get something, Tini, you get something, the Congo, you get something, Tavares, Lalo, you get something. Darwin Núñez, oh, could he have done better with his header there? I don't know what the club will do with a Charlie Patino or Mika Beref, just based on what they're doing on loan. The club might say, you know what, can get a decent fee for you lot who are not near the first team at this moment. Not sure. Northside link up, yeah. Oh, that's a must watch. Big up Northside. We've been trying to get him on for a while, man. You know, we're gonna talk about it. He's only got half an hour, so it can't be a live show. But I'm gonna ask him obviously about the game. I am gonna be a bit of a devil's advocate and ask him, you know, is Arteta convincing you? Is Havertz convincing you? And then I'll probably get that out. Well, the thumbnail's done. Could release that today, but I don't want to overload you lot's notifications. Make sure we're hitting the like button, folks. Diaz. And then Tuesday, we got Alex, different knock. Thursday, Dan Potts. Got to squeeze She Knows Arsenal in there somewhere. Monday, there should be a fan show as well. Tuesday, obviously, watch along settings. We're working, man. Trying to get 70k this year. Appreciate that. Nunes first miss. Darwin Nunes is an enigma because I don't know if he's good or bad. I think he's good. Like, I don't know what he's good at. I don't know why I would take him at Arsenal, but I would. I don't know what I like about Darwin Nunes. Maybe he's so unpredictable. Kevin De Bruyne has found Phil Foden. Foden going for the shot with his full might as well. It's cannoned off Van Dijk. Julian Alvarez somehow got it to Foden. Young Kwanzaa has swept up and he's cleared it. And he's found Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott's done very well there, to be fair, to get Liverpool out of that. And it's here with Endo, who's found McAllister. This is a good passage of play. Just as I said that was terrible by McAllister. That is what you call a hospital pass. Free kick for that? That's a soft free kick, though, ref. Rodri is running around, long game for City. Boy, surely Ramsdale's worth more than what we got him for off relegation form. 100%. Ramsdale's a better player and he's held in high regards when he came into the club to what looks like he's heading to the exit door. 100%. You can't say anything less, in my opinion. If you do, you're a hater. Where Aaron Ramsdale's concerned. Sad to see him go, but his confidence is shot, man. Whether you rate him or not, it's never nice to see someone like that. Ramsdale's confidence is finished. Harvey Elliott, terrible pass from Diaz, but that's what teammates are meant to do. Turn a horrible pass into a good one, and that's what he's done there. The biggest testament I can give at this moment in time, 18 minutes into the game, Bradley, Kwanzaa, any players that are not in Liverpool's starting lineup or strongest 11, they don't look uncomfortable here. Harvey Elliott, good passage of play. Liverpool have to score. Darwin Nunes squares. It's going to be 1-0. Is that onside? It's offside. It's offside. You never know. In today's day and age, you've got to put the ball in the back of the net, and it depends how they scribble the lines. Half-hearted protest from Diaz tells you everything. Were they offside? If they weren't offside there, it'd make it interesting. It's unconclusive. It looked like he was. It looks like Darwin Nunes is offside. But I don't know. Are they having a check? First time round, that looked inconclusive, man. Depends how they scribble those lines. But good positive start from Liverpool. Off by a mile. Remember all that Balogun noise? I said it then. It's like Balogun could sign for, could stay at the club and he might be a baller. We might look back and think, Balogun's a baller. But honestly, I think Arsenal fans were overrating his loan spell in France. Take nothing away from Balogun. He had a great loan spell. And, City trying to play out from the back. Horrible. Oh, Diaz trying skills. He loses it. McAllister tries to be a hero. It's cannoned off Ake. Appeals for a penalty. You're never going to get that. It's more of an even contest. Initially, it looked like City were trying to move to Liverpool. Now, it looks like Liverpool are throwing some punches. But yeah, considering Balogun's played 10 odd times for Arsenal Football Club, I don't think his link-up play and all of that stuff that Arteta wants from a striker is there. Whatever we got from his good money, I would have loved for him to have got more of an opportunity. But Arteta saying, I don't rate you, innit? Pardon me, sitting there and saying Trossard, Havertz can play up front. We're earmarking a striker. You got Jesus, probably more likely to throw Martinelli up there. Clearly, rightly or wrongly, rates Nketiah more than him, who, whether I believe Balogun should have got a chance or not, at the end of the day, at times Nketiah kept Jesus out the squad. This is where it's supposed to be. Ramsdale on loan with an obligation wouldn't be bad, to be honest. Off by miles. When is it not offside? True. I must admit, the angle I saw, it looked inconclusive. He did look offside, but I'll be lying to you if I felt it was 100%. What we feeling today, guys? Draw or what? Just tuning in. I'm still saying Liverpool 2, City 1. It'd be interesting how both teams react to the first goal going in. Because Pep doesn't generally have the best of records at Anfield. And typically in this clash at Anfield and the Etihad, the away team doesn't necessarily win. Balogun's still better than any. He could be. And plus, rightly or wrongly, Eddie signed the new deal before him. I think there's a reality. You might as well been them both, really. Like, Eddie should be one sold in the summer, especially if Kai Havertz continues what he's doing up front. There's no need for Eddie Nketiah, respectfully. Like, I'm not mocking Eddie. You've done well, you know. You've won the number 14, scored a hat-trick, FA Cup, all of that stuff. But you're not better than Havertz generally across 90 minutes there. Neither are you than Trossard. I'd rather experiment Martinelli up there. Jesus is better than you. Sell him, make peas. Let's go. It is a quality game so far, but we need goals. Balogun's loan spell in Middlesbrough wasn't good, but we got a good deal. To be fair, that was his first loan. Like, very rarely, generally, the footballers on their first loan, I'm not talking about the star boys, generally the decent ones, when did they really bang in their first loan? Smith Rowe didn't. But it's all a learning curve. Phil Foden on this right-hand side. He's played it to Rodri. Go on, Rodri. Found Ake. It's almost mimicking the first half. Obviously, the quality is way better, but it's almost like the first half of the Spurs versus Aston Villa game, where it's a lot of playing in front of the defense, not really punches. Liverpool's kids hanging in. Good kids they are, really. Walker is a player I like the least in all football. Harsh, man. There's definitely more players hated than Walker. Definitely. It's very harsh, but fair enough. Just want to see a goal, man. And Man City, could you be nice enough if someone's going to score Julian Alvarez and Haaland? Bernardo Silva floats it into the box. Ooh, Haaland was bearing down, but in the battle of the ponytails, Van Dijk wins that. It'll be a corner. And I don't know who Van Dijk's shouting at, but he's not happy with one of his teammates. I'm not sure. I do think Liverpool's fullbacks are switching off, though. I think Gomez needs to switch on. And I think Bradley's leaving a lot of space. Man City won't win. DJ on AFTV was fire. Appreciate that. City playing like a home team. Have to admire their mentality. True. Kevin De Bruyne takes the corner. It's a good one. Is it gone in? How's John Stones got that in? Manchester City 1, Liverpool 0. Just as Liverpool were growing into the game. Kevin De Bruyne with what looked like by his own standards, quite frankly, a crap cross to the near post. Somehow John Stones has darted across and he's forced it in. Game on. Man City draw first blood. City 1, Liverpool 0. Just as Liverpool was starting to grow into the game. As I just said a few moments ago, it'd be interesting to see how both teams react to the first goal going in. Kevin De Bruyne is a scary, scary individual, ain't he, people? If we haven't hit the like button, what are we doing? Let's see what happened. You know what? That's one from the training ground. That's not a coincidence. Look at Ake. He just bullied McAllister and made space. John Stones has crept round the back and sneaked it into the near post. To be fair, Kelleher, it's not the best of touches from the goalie, but he tried to read it. He's just second best. That's one from the training ground. There was a method to the madness. And to be fair, it caught Liverpool off guard. Kelleher weren't even expecting that. Fair enough. And this is one of the grounds typically Pep Guardiola struggles at. So far, it doesn't look like they're struggling. And that's a great bit of a scene there. John Stones with the fans. But you'd be naive to think Liverpool are done for. And you'd imagine Mohamed Salah's going to come on at some point. It looks like City have the bit between their teeth, and it's here with Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. Pardon me. Man City won't win. They're winning at the moment. Alvarez and Stones underrated, to be honest. Boy. Woo, shocking defending. As much as it's shocking defending, watching it again, I think I'm being harsh. I just think Liverpool, well, it is poor if you're caught cold, but I think Liverpool were caught cold. That's one from the training ground. I don't know if that's one that they planned on doing. Maybe the players, when the corner was conceded, they thought about it. I don't know. Because I was thinking, why Kevin De Bruyne hitting it to the near post? But then you see Ake, Barge, McAllister. There's a clear path for Stones. Maybe Pep Guardiola is learning about these set pieces from Mikel Arteta and our coaching stuff. Crazy kick. Big up yourself, Oliver. Prediction, City 3, Liverpool 1, but I hope it's a draw so we can go top. Gomez should be at Luton, not even better than Konza. Nah, he's better than Konza, man. Konza's crap. Like, Konza's crap. Points, 1 from losing positions. Liverpool have won 22. City have won 21. Spurs have 19. And the graphic went off screen, but I think Brighton and West Ham are up there as well. Oh, hands all over Darwin Núñez there. Darwin's done well. Diaz, if you don't score your crap, you're waiting too long. You're going to get disarmed. You're going to lose the ball. Diaz might be crap, you know. City have made a mare of that. I might stop rating Diaz. It's offside anyways. I might have to stop rating Diaz, man. You might be a fraud. You might not be good. You're a good footballer, but you might not be good like that. You wanted 20 million years. Wanted far too long. Far too long. That never should have worked. Boy, Pep learning from the student. I get you, DG. Diaz is 27. He's not going to make it. Nah, Diaz can't be 27 playing like this. He's a good player, but... And as I said, I rate him. I'm jealous of the fact that he got him, but... You are 27. Too hot and cold, man. Far too hot and cold. Shout out to him, though. He didn't sign for Spurs. Well, he's got a brother who's a footballer. Didn't know that. Marcel will be back when Liverpool score. Marcel, what's the score? Marcel, what's the score? Diaz, man. Genuinely, you play like Martinelli. Just do random things. Luis Diaz, what can he do here? Come on, bro. You need to be better than that. Phil Foden and Kyle Walker dealt with that. Julian Alvarez, come to Arsenal, man. Alvarez's pass cut out by Van Dijk. City would have been in. The game looks like it's exploding into life. Szoboszlai. Harvey Elliott. Cuts inside. McAllister. Everyone at Liverpool's going to have to stand up to be counted now. Luis Diaz. It's a good reaction to concede it. Diaz is not serious, man. I thought Bernardo Silva was fouled there, and he was. Diaz is not serious. You're seeing plenty of the ball, and you're doing too many skills. This Luis Diaz or Nicolas Pepe. In fact, Pepe would have scored. Grown man playing like Garnacho. He's mad. I said Marcel's in Diaz's pocket. Hey, I'm here for this. As it stands, Manchester City go top. Boy, Núñez forever offside. He's in love with it, man. There must be a clause in his contract for such. Throw in Man City's way. It's boiling, man. Not in Liverpool, I'm about to say Manchester, not in Liverpool. It's not. It's peeing it down. Well, to be fair, it's peeing buckets in London as well. I'd hate to be outside there right now. I think Ake's taking his sweet time with this throw-in. Finally finds Bernardo Silva. Don't know what he tried to do, but Haaland was not reacted to that. Don't know what Rodri was doing. Diaz. Joe Gomez. I'm not going to lie. Liverpool need more depth next season. It's not really Kwanzaa and Conor Bradley, but like, bro, there's no stars. They need to bring on Mo Salah. My initial prediction was 2-1 Liverpool. I'm going to change it. I'm going to say 2-2. Salah to score the equaliser for Liverpool. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai looking funny in big games, you know. Smells like an agenda. Endo. To be fair, Endo looks better than Caicedo and that. Only cost 7 million. Well, he's giving the ball away there. Phil Foden, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne disarmed. I see Endo looking better than Caicedo and them, man. Szoboszlai, I need to see something today. I'm not fooled by the silly goals against Newcastle and Burnley and that. Was Doku overhyped? What winger have you seen in the Premier League that has ripped respectfully to Bournemouth, destroys Bournemouth, and he's better than Bukayo Saka and all these things? 100%. I know Saka is playing in a game like this, whether we win, lose, or draw. I don't know why Doku's been dropped. Might need to get on the phone to Benjamin White. He ain't been the same since, you know, what happened. It's been a good reaction to conceding from Liverpool. We've got 15 minutes left. Rice covers up stinkers with headers in and around, headers in the box. That's cap. If you watch the game, you know Rice was lit. You know Rice was lit. Rice is one of the key reasons we beat City. One of the key reasons we beat Liverpool. Saved us a point at Chelsea. Slapped it against his former club. Did the same against United. Please. Caicedo's got the money, man. He's probably built 20 mansions in Colombia. You think he cares about football anymore? They've made it. All his cousins that work in the hotels and that they're done. God, forgive me, please. Like, you see, you're drawing me out, please. Try to be professional this year, please. Enzo Fernandez, World Cup winner. Damn. Has Enzo Fernandez done anything more than Kai Havertz this season? Because right now, it's looking like you sold your key player in Kai Havertz. The Champions League winner, you lot thought you'd prosper. Thank you for Jorginho as well. Where's Ukrainian Neymar? Top Blue, you obviously know how to find content creators, but please. And Shabozlak could have scored a header. It's whistled wide. You got bigger problems. Nobody at Chelsea is lit right now. Cole Palmer, cool, he's doing his thing. But penalties. Fair enough. Shouldn't have sold Havard. Shouldn't have sold Mount. Mount's not even been playing, and he's probably been playing better than Caicedo and Enzo and the rest of them. Disasty's one of your favourite players, and that says everything. Reece James lying about injuries, doesn't want to play a part. Chilwell is your captain, bro. Chilwell is your captain. Do you know how stressed you are? Ben Pussy Chilwell is your captain. That's your captain. Is this your shooters? Please. And I'm vexed at my team because I don't even know how we gave you a point at your place, but we'll spin it back. Stop, man. You got big, big problems. You thought you were going to get a loser in Pochettino with Spurs DNA and prosper. Spent £1 billion and everybody's shit. Oh, man. I hope you don't get Osimhen because you're turning rubbed. Connor Bradley. He's done more this season than Reece James. I don't even believe half the things I'm doing. Top Blue, you like, man. You think you're going to get... You thought you was going to sign Raheem Sterling where he's back in London and he's going to prosper. All that brother wants to do is eat mummy's curry goat. You think he gives a crap? Oh, he's won this. He's won everything. Joe Gomez up against Phil Fodenio. Joe Gomez wins a throw, but you're doing too much, man. You're going to get yourself in trouble, bro. Big, big trouble. Sterling's going to bang. When? Raheem Sterling. Shelly-Ann Fraser. Oh, sorry. Raheem Sterling. How old are you? 29. 30 this year. Fair enough. Fair enough, man. When? Still gassing up Broyer and that. Conor Gallagher 9 times out of 10 is your best midfielder. I hear it. How have you managed to go to France, yeah, in this golden generation? You got Mbappe, Dembele, Saliba, and you've bought the shittest dons. Fifane shit, the sassy shit. You know what? I don't think Nkunku shit, but he plays for you lot, he shit. He ain't done nothing. I've seen Eddie Nketiah score a hat-trick this season. What has your players done? But less on Chelsea. Let's stop wasting time, people. Big up yourself, Top Blue. You can pick great content creators. Julian Alvarez getting himself in trouble. Connor Bradley goes for the shot. Edison prevents a corner. Not quite sure what Julian Alvarez saw there, but he needs to wake up and wake up quickly or your team's in trouble. Kyle Walker into the final, 15 minutes of this game. Rodri, Bernardo Silva. Kyle Walker back to Bernardo Silva. They say never play a ball across your area unless you're Man City, I guess, and he's found Edison. Imagine having these lots technical ability. Like Rodri, Kyle Walker. Great decision making on the field, just off it is poor. Well, you're a fullback like me, and my decision making with women is horrible as well. Phil Foden to Haaland. What can Haaland do? Erling Haaland wanted too many touches. It's another corner kick. Look at Gomez at left back to prevent Phil Foden cutting inside. Tommy for the City game to do the same, perhaps. If he'll be fit. You know me, I got a lot of time for Tomiyasu, the Japanese Swiss Army knife, but you got to stay fit. And Tomiyasu is one of them weird players in that he's got to build up the minutes to be having good performances. He doesn't just come back from injury and he's back to it like some. The last corner City had, they scored. Phil Foden will take this one. There's not any City players in the box, really. Julian Alvarez, instructed to go back home, goes back home. Finds Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva showing his passing range. Is that going to get to Foden? Joe Gomez headers it. And it will be a Man City throw in deep in Liverpool territory. Tough day. You're a madman. I do think Chelsea's project will bang, but they just need to stop buying players, get a manager that actually knows what they're doing and actually trying to do up philosophy. And I think the owners have to keep doing what they're doing, but hands-off approach, man. You get the vibe that when Chelsea got those new owners, their owners are doing too much. Bit harsh. Yeah, Sterling hasn't won Champions League, but come on, man. Not many has. Sterling's a Premier League legend. And one of my favourite players in the modern day. But at the end of the day, you play for Chelsea. The smoke is free. Throw into Liverpool with Joe Gomez when he wants to. There's 10 minutes left of this first half. I was so underwhelmed by Tony yesterday. Definitely not worth 100 mil, more like 40, 50. To be fair, playing against Saliba, Ox, Haaland, and Gabriel, that's going to happen. Kevin De Bruyne has gone for the shot. Surely that's a corner. It's whistled wide. Kevin De Bruyne is waking up. And do you know what the scary thing about Kevin De Bruyne? He's really impacted City since his injury, but I don't think he's fully fit. I don't think he's in the best of his best shape, you would say. I don't think he's in the groove of things. And that just shows you how scary he is. Like a 60% fit Kevin De Bruyne is amazing. Another one Chelsea sold. See, you lot do duddery. You know, Mo Salah's on the bench. Kevin De Bruyne is about. You lot could have had them. Harvey Elliott is a top player. I like it. I like Harvey Elliott as well. Kevin De Bruyne's corner doesn't get anywhere. Phil Foden keeps it. Phil Foden, back the beef, man. Your team's on this. Foldinho. Bradley having none of it. Another throw-in. Yeah, there's no way Kevin De Bruyne is 100%. Look at him. No way on God's green earth he's 100%. Sterling is one of the top 3 players under Pep to score over 100 goals. The other 2 being Kun and Messi. See, if I'm Raheem Sterling, I'm making sure my friends, my kids, my future grandkids, my aunties, my uncles, my cousins, no one's forgetting that, you know. Chelsea are selling club. They're basically Brighton. I run the agenda. Run the agenda. But they can't be Brighton. Brighton actually replaced their players. I know they're struggling, but they actually replaced their players. They took back Levi Cole from loan and thought he was going to be lit. What? Because he likes Saliba, he thought he was going to be lit. Oi, Chelsea. David Washington. Bro, Brazilians called David Washington. And you think you're getting somewhere? Come on, man. He's probably lying. He's from Ealing, man. 100%. 100% he doesn't know what Brazil is. Ask him to speak Portuguese. It get awkward. John Stones. I can't lie, City have been professional in this approach, man. I don't think Liverpool can use the excuse of a weakened team. Obviously, it's valid. But I don't think they're losing because of a weakened team. I actually think the squad players have done all right. Ake. Alvarez. Ake. Ooh. Ake loses it. Foden will give chase, but Liverpool have won it back. Good composure by Konza to go back home. Man said AI. We'll take a City win. We play them in a few weeks. I hope we beat City, but we're getting moved to, man. Imagine doing the double over Man City. Unheard of. I thought Darwin Núñez was offside there. Ref don't agree with me. Shabozlai. Harvey Elliott goes for the shot. It looked like he hit the ball bag's paws of John Stones, and it's been dealt with. Bradley puts it in. Akanji's header. Luis Diaz, which probably means this move might die at any given occasion. To be fair, he's found Endo. That's a ball from Endo. Harvey Elliott can't bring it under touch. Kevin De Bruyne. Ooh. It's Haaland up against Van Dijk. Van Disney. Be like Saliba. Haaland gets the shot away. He does well to get the shot away, but yeah, it's into the hands of the goalie. Luis Diaz. Hey, Darwin. Your boy, Darwin Núñez, you're taking a piss. Pardon my French. There's no need to be offside. There's actually no need. For that one in particular, there's no need for you to be offside. You're definitely getting paid for that. Haaland up against Van Dijk. To be fair, Van Dijk managed the situation well. Haaland did well to get the shot away. It's a horrible shot. And it's into the... Unless it's Ramsdale win goal, that ain't going in, is it? Appreciate the commentary praise. If Arteta wins the Prem with Pep, Klopp, Ten Hag all in their prime, would you rate Mikel the Coleman boss then? I rate Mikel anyways. He's definitely more than a Coleman boss. I just have one thing with your question, though. Big up Pep, big up Klopp. Who's Ten Hag? I don't know who Ten Hag is. Is that the guy that always moans about injuries? And if we never had injuries, we'd have 70-odd points. I don't know, I don't know Eric Ten Hag. I know there's a manager over, near Manchester City's area that's got Van Dijk. I mean, got Casemiro, got all of these great players, and has held 7-0 and things like that. I don't think that's a praise. Darwin Núñez could have been in there. No, we can't. I don't know who Ten Hag is. Honestly, if this isn't a draw, I take a City loss because Liverpool have a couple of tough fixtures. Arsenal going to get their lick back for Havertz by selling Nketiah. See, if we could get 35 million for Eddie Nketiah, Eddie, you've won the summer regardless of anything else. I don't think Eddie's a bad player, but you can't help us. Your link-up play is not better than all the others. I don't think well, to be fair, if they all played 27 games up front in some weird way, I don't think Eddie Nketiah would have the least amount of goals, but he's the most limited of them all. Akanji up against Núñez. There's only one winner. It's here with Edison. I don't think Liverpool are out of the game. It's 1-0. Things can change in an instant. The goal scorer, John Stones, finds Ake. Ake, first time into Julian Alvarez, showed too much of the ball to Bradley, and it's been dealt with. Probably not going to get that, Michael, man. Ten Hag moans too much, man. Find solutions. And the fact, I actually like Ten Hag, but at the end of the day, I think there's serious problems that are deeper than Eric Ten Hag at Man United. I think the ownership, the way they're moving, can't really see what they're trying to do as a football club. But if Ten Hag left tomorrow, what is his philosophy? Diaz has shot just wide. What is his philosophy? At the end of the day, you've got a ball-playing keeper in Onana. Yes, you've had injuries. You've got Onana. You've got Casemiro. You've had these guys. What is Eric Ten Hag ball? You know what Arteta's trying to do. You know what Pep's done. You know what Klopp's done. Postecoglou's been at Spurs 2 minutes. You know what he's trying to do. De Zerbi at Brighton, maybe not so much this year, but you can see what he's trying to do. What is Ten Hag's way of football? It just seems rather Bandulu-esque. It's just, we're just vibes. If we win, we win. It's scrubby. Do you see what Arteta said after the Brentford game? I haven't taken in Arteta's post-Brentford thoughts, to be fair. So, no. Liverpool more likely to drop points this season than City from here. Havertz has played well for a few games. Don't go thinking he's the next Messi. Be, quite shameful if you think he is. But he probably is a better option up front than Eddie and Gea. Phil Foden could never... That's a soft foul for Phil Foden against Diaz. To be fair, they probably need... Is Trent on the bench? I don't think Trent's on the bench, I could be wrong. Salah's on the bench. Big call to have him on the bench. Yeah, there's no Trent on the bench. You got Gakpo, Robertson, Salah. You'd imagine Robertson and Salah come on if they're still chasing the game, and Gakpo. Then it's just a bunch of kids. Bobby Clark. Well, they do have Timicas as well, but Bobby Clark, James McConnell, Amara Nallo. What the fuck is this guy? They bought him from West Ham. Fair enough. Apparently, Carlton Cole at the time described this Nallo guy as a Rolls Royce of a centre-back with a high ceiling and a great left foot. So based on that, Liverpool are in the money then. But he's 17. Lewis Colemas, he's decent. He's decent. Forward/winger for Liverpool. He's done all right for them, really. But yeah, very young and depleted bench. Gonna have to get... So you'd imagine Salah at least has half an hour, 45 minutes in him. Clearly not. They're fit enough to play some part, but not start. Because you'd imagine if he wanted to, Robertson and Salah could have been gambled on. But there's no point risking them for this if you lose them for the majority of the season. But this stadium is going to have energy you have never seen in your life. Bring your noise, bring your passion. Going to need all of that. Julian Alvarez has funded it over. Going to need all of that if we're going to do something against Porto. Eric Ten Hag manages like a guy who spent too much of his life in Amsterdam. The man looks fried every game. Oh, man. Play Adrian at striker. I mean, I'm sure Klopp's got some sort of tricks up his sleeve and some sort of things he could do. And I don't think Liverpool need to panic now, but City have been the better team in this first half. City have had 6 shots, 4 on target. Liverpool have also had 6 shots, but no touches on target. Possession, Liverpool have had 54% to 46%, but the only statistic that matters is who's on course to get 3 points. And currently, City lead in that regard. Poor pass from Darwin Núñez. Szoboszlai's had to slide to keep possession. Joe Gomez has tried to switch play. No chance of finding Harvey Elliott there. Julian Alvarez almost loses it against his fellow countryman McAllister. Lovely composure by Ruben Diaz and John Stones here. Bro. Might have said Ruben Diaz, sorry. Kanji. The fat Kyle Walker just coming into midfield. They don't respect Diaz. Diaz not respecting himself. And this is the thing. I think Liverpool need another star attacker, man, because I think Diaz is good, but he's easily frustrating. Diaz, Jota, Darwin Núñez, this is not going to replace the Mane and Salah and even Firmino to a degree. Liverpool's recruitment's been good in recent years, but these lot are hot and cold. Thiago can't stay fit. Speaking of Kyle Walker, he's intercepted the ball greatly and he's charging down this right wing. Be like Deluded Gooner. Shoot. See me, I would have scored. You're not going to make it. Imagine me saying that about an England international City player. It's a galloping run by Kyle Walker. The cross was awful. Nicked it off Diaz. Skipped past Joe Gomez. It's like he was trying to find Haaland or Kevin De Bruyne up. But yeah, he's passing it like he hates his teammates, man. Porto game going to be tough, but got to figure out how to counter when our right-hand side can't do anything. Where I'm from, we say chops or suck my teeth. But hey, Jura at Arsenal would be good. He just can't stay fit. And then Arsenal tax, we're never going to see you across the season. You can never be asking for a free kick for that, John Stones. Can Liverpool in the last 2 minutes of this first half flip the game on its head? I think they need Salah, man. These lot are too hot and cold. Szoboszlai, is he going to go for the shot? Tries to. Connor Bradley, Liverpool could be in here. Connor Bradley puts it across. Boy, John Stones' composure is out of this world. He's cleared it eventually, but he did not. John Stones doesn't know what panicking is. To be fair, Connor Bradley's found himself in Manchester City's area quite a few times. You need to put one Arsenal player in this Liverpool side to save a point. Who are you slotting into this lineup? Kai Havertz. Easy. Martinelli. You know what he does against these lot. Both teams. Joe Gomez. I really thought Szoboszlai was going to make it ring. I mean, if you look at Szoboszlai's highlights prior to joining Liverpool, like half of his highlights are just 30-yard screamers or serious shots. McAllister, oh, that's surely a yellow card for Rodri. Got nowhere near the ball. Silly slide tackle from an experienced player to make. Gonna need to tread carefully. You'd imagine this free kick is the last action of the game. I'd love a John Stones type at Arsenal. Closest we've got, he's obviously Benjamin White, but there's quite the golfing quality between them, respectfully. Appreciate that, H. One goal wonder. And I was absolutely drunk in that game as well. There was work drinks at the time, so that's probably why. Mudryk is such a fraud. He can cry me a river and stay at Chelsea and rot under the bridge. To be fair with you, he's earning a lot of money. He probably got like a 20-year contract. Must be nice. Rodri Red would be welcome. Trust. Is Szoboszlai going to go for goal here? To be fair, he's hit the target, but Alisson even exaggerating. That's surely the end of the first half. And it is. Szoboszlai, man. Yeah. So what have you lot made of this first half? Manchester City are winning 1-0, folks. We've got 103 likes, which is always appreciated. I would say Liverpool have got in behind. They haven't been scared, but yeah, you can see that's not their strongest team. It's quite predictable in terms of their build-up play. Obviously, they've been done by a very street-smart, unorthodox, by Man City standard set play. But cruise control, you're like somebody said, Stones is inverting, Kyle Walker's is inverting, Bernardo Silva's had a lot of the ball. I think Kevin De Bruyne got a bit quiet towards the end of the first half, but he looks like he's down for it. Haaland's putting himself about. I think just like with Kevin De Bruyne, Foden started quite lively. He's gone a bit cold, but Man City in the driving seat, really, in what is a title decider of sorts. Interesting first half. Just go get Nico Williams. Could be a shout. Oh, Liverpool still in the game. Alvarez takes a good first touch. Take a good first touch challenge. Impossible. DG stinker. Kevin De Bruyne stinker. DG, that's crap, man. What have you lot made of the game, people? Let me go and get some halftime refreshments. I want some coffee. I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to teach Szoboszlai how to do this too.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Oh, Ramsdale, are you ever not going to make a mistake? People, smash the like button. What is our post? Well, better yet, post first half thoughts. What's our thoughts on the first half? I'm just busting a 1-2 stretch. I'm getting cramped, people. I've been sat in this chair for hours, and the journey isn't done. We're halfway. Oh, man. Tight hamstring. I'm actually suffering with a hamstring knock as well. That's why I ain't played Sunday League for a couple of weeks. Soon back. Zinchenko and Tomiyasu. Soon back. I bet when I come back, we lose. We start losing games. Such is life. Let me sit back down. Hope the chair handled things. I'm back. So, what are we saying, folks? 6 out of 10 performance from each team. Sometimes that's enough in a big game like this, you know. Again, looking at Arsenal when we beat Liverpool and we beat City and whatnot, you know, more time it's not even the cleanest of performances, and these ugly wins is what makes it beautiful. If Rodri gets another yellow, does that mean he misses the game against us? Yeah, but Rodri getting another yellow, he's extremely street smart. I believe it when I see it, and Pep might just think, you know, not that you can look beyond what's in front of you, might just say, oof. Wait. Hey, this is not me, man. Hey. I've been allowing it, but you're doing too much, man. Go, Liverpool. We need a draw so that the Gunners can remain on top. I don't look at the league table, man. This game is not good for my mental health, DG. Bro, you're a United fan. It's nothing you've seen in the last 5 or so years has been good for your mental health, you know. You could have prevented their treble. They dunked on your head where City are concerned. Liverpool, one of your favourite rivals, are doing what they're doing. City are going from strength to strength. And you lot are just happy to beat Everton. More goals coming. Liverpool still in it. I hope so. Big drawing coming, people. Call a spade. Kevin De Bruyne is stinking it out there. I hear your opinion. I don't think he's stinking it out. Big up, DG. Big up Anfield Road, mate. Anfield Road end, better yet. We got too many men out for us to be doing bits. Going to need Salah to come on second half now. I wonder if Klopp draws for him in the second half immediately, or he brings him on. But that was a beautiful set piece from City. You know, it caught Liverpool cold. Defo didn't expect that. Big up Arsenal's under 15s for that. I don't know who's better, but Alvarez seems to be more important to City's team than Foden. I think he has more to his game than Foden for me. Nah, I disagree. To be fair, you look at Foden's form and the goals he scored, you can't really say that, even though I think Alvarez is lit. It's taking him a while, Julian Alvarez, to become like a permanent fixture in City's team, and he's fairly adaptable, but what's he got more to his game over Foden? I think Alvarez is... he's got that South American tenacity about him. He chases lost causes. He's intelligent. He has the capacity to score goals. But I think Foden's better in the pockets. Foden's better at exploiting space. Alvarez is more devastating attacking the spaces. But yeah. Diaz, and to be fair, even though Liverpool got players out, and it obviously plays a part, I don't think they're a goal down because of that. You know, generally City have controlled proceedings, but Liverpool have thrown some punches. And I do think there's been moments from Kwanzaa and Bradley, you know, for them to improve, but it's not like they don't look like they're not Premier League footballers. I think when you haven't got the Salahs and Robertsons and this guy and that guy, of course, like Liverpool, look at their back five, including the keeper. Van Dijk is the only permanent fixture. The rest are playing because there's no one else. But despite all of that, I think Liverpool are still in it, if I'm honest. They switched off at a set piece. In fact, even the build-up to the set piece where Van Dijk had to concede it against Haaland, if I'm completely honest. After Zidane, it's Kevin De Bruyne. Nah, man. Bruno Fernandes cannot even lace the boots of Kevin De Bruyne, respectfully to him. You can't talk to Kevin. Is that the City set piece coach? He ain't got nothing on our man Nicholas, has he? But yeah, Alvarez smelly today. He does look out the game, really. And to be fair, if you don't need to be 10 out of 10 and Liverpool lose and City get the result, I don't think Pep Guardiola would care, man. If I'm completely honest with you. Alvarez, I would take at Arsenal. But Victor lad, I'm thinking about, I think we're looking for a striker who can play everywhere in attack. Doing a video on that, because that's what I believe now as well. I'd love Julian Alvarez at Arsenal. It'd be crazy to leave City for Arsenal, at least while Pep's there. And Julian Alvarez has completed football, man. It feels like he's just been playing football for 2 seconds and he's won he's won the trebles. So that's the Prem Champs, FA Cup. He's collected the World Cup by playing with Messi. And how old is he? What, like 23? I'll be amazed if you're older than that. they're the kind of signings I want to see my football club Arsenal make, man, because as good as City are, yeah, they've spent big money on players, but, you know, Ake was attainable for a lot of people, for example. Akanji, I refuse to believe that's the Akanji from the Bundesliga. Diaz was attainable for anyone that wanted to spend the money. Julian Alvarez, you know, they got him from South America. Like Bernardo Silva was there at Monaco as well. Foden's come from the academy. Kevin De Bruyne, obviously I'm contextualizing things, but he was at Wolfsburg and people weren't convinced. And I actually remember seeing Kevin De Bruyne in the Emirates Cup the season he joined. I'm sure the season he joined City. And in hindsight, I've said this before, in hindsight, I think he played crap because his mind was elsewhere. But he looked rubbish in that game. How much did they sign him for? It's 24. There's a lot to like about Julian Alvarez, man. And I'm sure there's a couple other South American players. Kevin De Bruyne better than Kaka. That's it. I mean, he's a Premier League legend. He's won the treble. If that's what you want to believe, innit? Like, nah, man, Kaka better than him, man. That year, I'm sure AC Milan beat Liverpool actually in the final of the Champions League. And he made Rio Ferdinand and someone else. It might have been Gabriel Heinze. They bumped heads. Nah, man. You didn't want to buck into Kaka in the Champions League, especially when it was raining and it was getting in his... Nah, Kaka's better than him, man. Kaka was on a god thing, just doing all of that. Kaka was the last person to be better than Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo when they're in their prime, man. Big up Kevin De Bruyne. Take nothing away from him. But that's real creativity to me, man. Not this, I can do every pass. I'm going to do it a million times. I'm not even trying to talk down Kevin De Bruyne's thing, but yeah. Hit the like button, 137 watching, 85 likes. Appreciate that. Alvarez at Arsenal would be a war crime. That signing would delude me into believing the league is secured with us for years. Just slap him up front, man. Just slap him up front. But these are the guys, man. Even if Arteta, you must still have friends and people that talk to you at City, man. Even if they leak information, anyone they go after, if we can't sign them because we don't believe in them, drive the price up, man. You got to start doing dirty things to live clean, man. Just burnt my tongue. That killed. 6 p.m. we're having an Arsenal fan show, folks. Make sure you're there. Even if you're not, smash the like button on such. Oh, that hurt, man. Arteta don't have friends. To be fair, when you're on a mission like Arteta, you can't really, can you? We need to look at Junior from Yarabag, Lambo, speed, skillful, and clinical. And his goal the other day was amazing in Europa. I have to take your word on that, man. I don't know nothing about him. City winning by 3. It's a no contest. Watch City on the counter attack. Be interesting to see the second half. Because Liverpool, if it stays like this, they're going to get into that mode where it's stick or twist. Do we be a bit more adventurous and try and, you know, are we prepared to lose 2-0 in the pursuit of making it 1-1? I'm not sure, man. Naturally tired legs, and obviously because of the obvious, technically Liverpool got some options on the bench, but their bench is significantly weaker than anything City can draw for. Who is actually on such as City's depth? Who is on the bench? I know Jeremy Doku's there. I don't know for Jack Grealish and Diaz and their fitness, but let's see. And to be fair, City next playing the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Well, yeah, so if Rodri gets a second yellow here, unless he got a straight red, he'd be able to play against Arsenal in the league. I mean, both teams have had 7 shots, so there's been 14 shots between both sides. Liverpool, sadly, for them, have only had 1 shot on target. City have had 4. Possession is in Liverpool's favour, 54% to 46. Liverpool have played 310 passes to City's 266. But I'd say there's more intention and invention and care on the ball from a Manchester City perspective. Liverpool haven't had any corners. City have had 4. And who's on the bench for City? Oh, you can draw for Diaz, Kovacic, Doku. Not that they need it, but the keeper, Ortega, Guardiola, Matthias Nunes. They've got young Rico Lewis. They've got Oscar Bob on the bench. And I don't expect to see Sergio Gomez. Like, how are you still at City? One of Pep's only duds, really. Boy. Brighton beat Nottingham Forest. That's a big 3 points for them, isn't it? Good point. That Haaland versus Virgil break was epic. To be fair, it was battle of the man buns. To be fair, Van Dijk stood up tall. And also Haaland did well to get the shot, but it weren't enough to to score. Kwanzaa's a decent player. Where is that comment gone? Not that one. Yeah, Kwanzaa's decent. Him and Bradley don't look out of place. Obviously, there's evident limitations with what Liverpool can put out there. It just shows injuries can mash up any squad. And to be fair, I don't know how Liverpool have done it, but obviously it's harming them now. Last season, they had a lot of players injured, but generally they haven't had the biggest of squads when they've won the Champions League, got to the Champions League final. You know, that season they lost out to City where they felt like they were going to win the league. And when they actually won the league, they've accomplished all of that for a big squad. Bro, Kevin De Bruyne will tell you Kaka's better than him, man. I don't want to be cool. I know sometimes we sound like nostalgia merchants and stuff, but come on, man. You make them both play football. Obviously, Kevin De Bruyne is great, but you'll be more amazed with what Kaka does, man. Take nothing away from Kevin De Bruyne. Serious question, though. Prem legacy, Eden Hazard or Kevin De Bruyne? Like, who is the better Belgium? You could also just say football as well. Oof. Someone mentioned the Van Dijk versus Haaland attack. Haaland did well to get the shot away, but by the time he got the shot away, it was horrible. Nunes probably more sides than touches in the hot box. I didn't understand Arteta's subs yesterday. That concerned me for the rest of the season. I think when he drew for Reece Nelson, it's like, I'm getting out of ideas here. I understood Partey getting some minutes. Partey did come off the bench, right? Who else come off the bench? I'm not going to lie, man. We watch too much football. Remember, man said Havertz was a Kaka region. That was crazy. That was crazy. Rodri streetwise not happening. Yeah, he's not. Doku's overrated, man. Doku's just too raw, man. I think there's a player in there. I don't know for his level and how good he could be and all of that crap, but there's a player there, 100%. But he's going to need to go through a tough apprenticeship under Pep Guardiola. John Stone's the difference maker today. It's 1-0 to City. Can this all change? The second half is soon going to begin. Sky Sports doing Klopp dirty, zooming in his face. He looks stressed. Well, to be fair, he had that look like, you know, did I lock my car? Did I lock my kit? Did I lock my house? Have I forgot my phone? Did I leave the iron on? Bigger concerns than now. City will kick off this second half. It's getting mad hot. Come on, ref, hurry up. I think there's going to be a fat chunk of added on time in this game as well. Kevin De Bruyne kicks things off. Ooh, City are copying Mikel Arteta. Edison's going long now. He completely hoodwinked me. Played it short to Kyle Walker. Foden trying silly flicks. City get away with that. Kevin De Bruyne. Surely a free kick. Silly from Endo. Endo's done all right battling in there. Swap Jesus for Alvarez. Is Sterling better than Doku for me? Yeah. Not now because everyone looks crap. So who said I don't like Reece Nelson? But Nelson don't start. Like Nelson's highlights in the last 2 years is when things have gone. It's either in low-level games where we've won and we need to rotate, or it's Bournemouth where clearly Arteta is out of plans and he just wants to go for his wild card, Reece Nelson. Of course, I like Nelson. That's crazy. And I mean, I hear what people are saying about the subs if you disagree, but I'm going to take the lazy view as if we won in it, everything worked. Obviously, Ramsdale shot us in the foot. But probably, well, he did ruin the clean sheet. But other than that, come on. Still 1-0 here, folks. To be fair, I can only comment on the first minute, but there's a bit more intention from Liverpool. Probably too much intention because the young Kwanzaa's forced it there. Oh, that's a pen, ref. That's a pen. That's a pen. Darwin Núñez has earned a pen. This game's been flipped on its head. I never lied to you lot. Didn't I say Liverpool have started better? And that's horrible from a City perspective because it's an overhit pass by Kwanzaa. Darwin Núñez has just chased a lost cause. Edison's caught. Boy. Edison. It's an overhit pass. Conor Bradley couldn't get there. It starts and ends with Ake, really. It's an underhit pass from Ake back to Edison. Edison's tried to get there. He's caught Darwin Núñez. It is a penalty. Come on, Edison. You're not injured, man. They've given the pen, bro. And he's got a yellow card for his troubles. Ake is typically a reliable performer. Why couldn't he save that for when Arsenal play? Always going to be in trouble there. I know Edison's the villain, but that is an under-hit pass, a nonchalant one from Ake. I must admit, I am confused with the level of conversation going on with Van Dijk and the ref. Edison getting goal, man. To be fair, this could be dark arts from Edison. The longer you wait, the more acting you do, the more pressure it puts on that. That's a red, harsh. Nah, it's a penalty. Man said he done a Ramsdale. That's not like Edison, man. What is he doing? Edison does have some brain farts in him. But I think he's been set up there, man. I mean, could he have pulled away? He committed to trying to nick the ball. Could he have pulled out? Maybe. But I think it starts and stops with Ake, man. Ake stitched him up with that pass, man. Ake passes it better. We're not talking about that. A draw would be perfect. And I've conceded a few penalties in my time. It's one of the worst feelings ever. I can't lie. But to be fair, I got a good record. When I conceded both penalties, I've conceded. The team's won and I've scored. So maybe I need to give away more. Or take a warming up for no reason. You're warming up for no reason, man. You're not coming on, bro. That was an extreme front flip. I'm here for the tears. American gun. I think we all are. Edison Bozo. The way we conceded that goal, DG, it was almost cartoonish the way Ramsdale did that. Still my guy. Still my guy. But at the end of the day, that's Ramsdale to a T. And I'm going to do a video on it, but I don't know if it's ring rust. I don't know if it's nerves. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's just part of him. I do think you have to accept keepers doing dumb stuff while playing out from the back. But as much as I like Ramsdale, he's freaking of that. You know, Raya's done some silly stuff as well. McAllister looks like he's taking this pen. Good day to the Aussies. Derek, shout out to you because you're always in the comments as well in my vids. I appreciate that. Well, Darwin Núñez, you don't fancy taking the pen? Pardon me. I think that the graphic's gone, but I think the graphic said McAllister's only missed one of his last 10 pens. Pardon me. On his 11th, can he strike? I'm saying Edison's right. So McAllister's left. Let's see. And to be fair, taking it in front of the City and McAllister. Oi! It's a very good penalty from McAllister. Edison went the right way. It is game on. A depleted Liverpool side are not going down without a fight. Courtesy of Ake and Edison's mix-up. Darwin Núñez has earned a pen. Crucially, McAllister's converted it. And the summer signing for Liverpool has got them back in the game. It's 1-1. Klopp smiling. Oh, Klopp, something's happening there. Something's going to happen here. It's game on. It's a great pen. It's a great penalty. Technically, Edison's guessed the right side, but he's gone low. Great penalty. To be fair, I did say keeper's right. Fair enough. 142 likes, people. Can we get as close to 200 as possible? Game on. I told you goals would come. To be fair, a couple of you said goals will come. Let's see, man. I'm a neutral. I want to see controversy. I want to see tears. I want to see more mistakes. I want to see a dodgy handball given. And to be fair, a point against City with the injuries Liverpool have. It's a great performance. I don't think it's a draw, though, man. Surely I know I said I changed my prediction to 2-2, but it feels like someone's going to get robbed here. Diaz for Liverpool. That's better from you. That's way better from you. Held the ball up really well. Liverpool, unfortunately for them, have to go back home, though. Game on, folks. Firmly game on. Any DG merch? Check the links, man. Yeah, YouTuber acting, man. I can't control it. But to be fair, it says it's demonetized at this crucial period, so I have to appeal it. But you know the vibes. Hey, what? Don't go on. The TV cannot be going into standby. Why am I getting zanged? Why? You think I don't want to watch the rest of this game? Don't know why that's caught my attention, but the billboard is saying visit Mauritius. Mauritius, it looks like a lovely country. It's game on, man. So who do we think's nicking this? Pep looks stressed. Being a manager is stressful. It's staying like this. Trust me. Never trust someone who says trust them. Salah still to come on. City bench slightly looks rubbed. I mean, if you're City, and I know he's frustrating, do you give it 20 more minutes, 25 more minutes, and you bring on Jeremy Doku against Conor Bradley? I'm not sure. Who else is on their bench? To be honest, this looks like a game for Grealish. I know it sounds mad saying that. It's looking like Liverpool could nick the Shabazz like Diaz. Might as well slap Salah up front and Darwin out wide. I know that's not the conventional thing to do. Coffee, lad. Rodri red card, then City have to park the bus. He's not getting that, man. He's not getting that. He's not getting that. Offside flag against Darwin Núñez. See what happens when Darwin Núñez is onside? He causes issues. There's something so likable about Darwin Núñez. To be fair, though, I think that's a bit of a negative bias against Darwin Núñez because I actually think he's onside there. Edison shook. Edison's coming off. Edison is shook. He can't hack the Anfield pressure. Boy, he can't hack it. Yeah, Liverpool are winning. Ortega, I'm sure you're a decent goalie, but yeah, man. Diaz helping him out. Ortega, you're not ready for this, man. You're sitting next to that Sergio Gomez brother as well. I never wish injury on anyone, but Edison, if you're going to be injured today, you need to be injured on the 31st of March. Be a man. Can't hack the pressure. Boy, I wish it was Carlin, to be fair. Núñez always likable. Now, Doku cooks this in the final 10 minutes, hopefully not to affect the scores. And if you're young Colin Bradley, as a fullback, the worst you want is a fresh winger to play against you while you've been playing the match and someone that is unorthodox and just going to do random stuff. I mean, if Ake cut his hair, he would have seen that you need to put more power on that pass. Boy. Come, ref, just take Edison off, man. Come on. You're wasting time. She's wasting time, man. He's a goalie as well. This Edison guy, why does he always do that when hurt? He wants out. He wants out, man. We hope he's all right, but he wants out. To be fair, let's see that again. Oh, do you know what? I think he planted his foot when he took out Darwin Núñez. Hey, Pep killed me. Pep with it. Stress. Pep, you like the drama, though, because as good as Edison is, this is Edison. You like it. You like stress. That's a great pen from McAllister in front of the City fans as well. Doku is going to shake his leg for 20 minutes, not a real footballer. City at full strength aren't as scary as they once were. They're not, but they're still effing scary, aren't they? It's still City. Still City. Declan Rice scored for Arsenal. McAllister scored for Liverpool. The summer, Havertz as well. The summer midfield signings doing their thing. Over to you, Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo against Newcastle. Nah. I used to have long hair, man. DG snubbed me for saying Kevin De Bruyne is stinking up the gaff. Now you see in the light. But why are you trying to force your opinion on me? I don't think Kevin De Bruyne is playing terrible, man. Like, you think he is? I think he's not. Like, bro, football would be boring if we all felt the same way. 10 minutes into this second half, it is 1-1. And I say this every stream, but I don't envy managers. Like, the emotions you have to go through is crazy. Edison limping down the tunnel, you don't want to play, man. Atmosphere is crazy. They need it. We need our atmosphere on Tuesday, and we also need it at the Empty-Head. To be fair, the 10 Arsenal fans that rock up at City's ground, like, we should hear them above the City fans. 2 Liverpool players going for the ball. Desire and passion is going to play. Liverpool winning this 12-man full effect. It's looking like such. City and Liverpool have the goalkeeper depth Arteta wanted with Ryan Ramsdale. Difference is they've got 2 keepers who are happy to sit on the bench with money and vibes over starts with respect. Bit harsh. Because I think if you ask Kelly and Ortega if they want to play, then yeah, but I think they're realistic about their situations. The City look a bit rattled. They're giving the ball away cheaply twice there, so throw into Liverpool. Boy, City, you're going to have to get with it. Julian out, ref, that's a soft free kick. I don't want to see the light, man. I ain't Sean Paul, bro. DG getting agenda. This is not right. Centre-back union, you need to stop unless you pay alcohol. I don't care about centre-back's most overrated in football, man. Especially Sunday League. You lot don't have to have anything about you lot. Yeah, cool, you can defend. All you lot do is hoof it long. You don't need nothing. Us fullbacks, we've got to do a little. We've got to have a drop of the shoulder, cutting on lefts and rights. Centre-backs don't have to do anything, Ben, man. You lot are meaty. One love to the centre mids and the fullback. Strikers, it depends. Oh, Kwanzaa's giving it away. And Van Dijk saved his teammate. I mean, young man's going to have to wake up immediately. Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden into the palms. Oh, it's not even the palms. Look like the midsection of the Liverpool goalie. Liverpool not out the water yet. Couple of brain farts there. You don't want to do that today. I watched Ortega play for relegated side Bellefield. It's still crazy for me to see him play for City. I mean, he fits the philosophy, innit? Failed wingers beefing with failed strikers. I feel like credit. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve that, Yoni, man. Because I'm a failed striker and a winger. Damn, like a guy just stood over me and just went, pow, 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 pow. Damn. No, you laugh through the pain. That hurt. Damn. I hope you bang your little toe when you're walking around, man. I can't lie. You deserve that. Oh, that was a cynical attempted foul. Diaz, this is an encouraging run. Darwin Núñez, are you offside? Giving it back. Diaz, the first touch is horrible. It's a great game for the neutrals. Attacking fullbacks are failed wingers. I'd rather be a failed winger being an attacking fullback than shit dons that are just right fullbacks because they got no drip. Dead. The days are gone of Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville, two top footballers. But if you're one of them kind of fullbacks, well, Jamie Carragher in his early days and actually Gary Neville, respectfully, then allow it, man. Allow it, man. Allow it, please. Some of you are centre-backs, but you don't do the Gabriel thing where you pull out wide trying to start attacks. That was cynical attempted cynical foul from Bernardo Silva. Boy. Oh, Mo Salah's coming on. Robertson's coming on. Oh, it feels like the tide's turning. Yeah, Liverpool going to win the league, aren't they? The football gods just said, you know what, we're going to give it to you, Arteta, but Klopp said he's leaving. Half an hour left. Diaz. I don't even think Diaz is lit. He don't even know what he's doing. I mean, hearing the atmosphere at Anfield, it should be crazy. Yoni, what position do you play? What position do you play? You need to answer these questions. Because I know you're not a centre mid. And if you're a centre mid, you're not a good one. You're not on the Phil Foden, Charlie Patton or stuff. Don't say Nuno Tavares. Look at all the centre backs gagging up on me. I'm being honest. Sunday League centre backs, you lot of the shit is on the ball. Shabozlai, I bang it. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, what was that Shabozlai? If that's me, I'm pleading with the linesman saying it came off someone. Shabozlai, that weren't in the script. If I type your name in on YouTube, that's crazy. I can't lie, Joe Gomez is having a good game, but he's doing some booky stuff at times. Well, to be fair with you, it is a corner. Half an hour left of this spectacle. Diaz will never make it. This guy stinks. Dead, man. Dead. No one wants to hear good defensive fullbacks, man. No one wants to hear that, bro. No one wants to hear that. If your missus comes to watch you play, you got no highlights. No one wants to see that. And I can defend. I just don't want to. That Conor Bradley's coming off. So does that surely means Joe Gomez is going to shift to right back? Robbo's coming on. Salah, where are you going? You going out wide or you going through the middle? Normally, I'd say Salah should go out wide on the right-hand side, which is probably it. But the way the game's going, Darwin Núñez might as well occupy the flanks and let Salah stay central. You can't lie. When the centre-back say, oh, track back, I can't hear nothing, boy. Oh, defend, yeah? All right, cool. I just came here on a Sunday morning to be like Zinchenko, man. Even the other day I played football, one of them, but the centre-back's like, DG, stop forcing the pass. Stop doing the Hollywood pass. And I'm here to do Hollywood stuff. I don't want to do nothing else. As soon as the ball, Kevin De Bruyne spam stuff. Trent, spam. Zinny, spam. Furthest player forward, I'm trying to hit them. To be fair, I think the last game was recorded. Let me try and get the highlights. Cedric's lit, though. Cedric's lit. Shamelessly, Cedric's lit. I think Liverpool need more attack. If they want to score both teams, you're going to have to attack more, innit? But how much do you have to fight to live another day? Wow, this is a 6-pointer, really and truly, and it's a big 3 points if you take it on your rivals. A point isn't the worst. You know, Liverpool have got themselves back in the game. City have shot themselves in the foot, but you live to fight another day. Julian Alvarez not had the best of games. Oh, Rodri, I was hoping to God you'd slide in there. It's here with Mohamed Salah. Oh, he looks a lot slimmer. And he's found Luis Diaz. Is he onside? Diaz! Don't put your hands in your head. What's that? Salah should have an assist. Man. You need to get with it. Maybe you was offside. Let's see if you could be saved. Maybe you was offside. You weren't. Salah completely cut City's defense open. Lord. Diaz, how? 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 I can't lie. City, you might lose this, you know. I don't wish Anfield pressure on no one. This must be one intimidating game to be playing. Must feel like you're playing 1,000 plays. Boy, Ortega's been there for time and he's cooling. I honestly would have moved from time back. I would have stayed, man. There's no better gig. It's the Ortega aura. Diaz is a fullback in the making. They try telling me Diaz is better than Martinelli. People slagging off Kai for his misses. Diaz one up in him. Oh, Diaz might score here. Nah, man. To be fair, Kyle Walker intercepted. I can't lie. City and Pep need to change something. They're far too open. Liverpool, I don't know what has been awoken, but they're just cutting City open. There's too much gaps. City's defense are at 6s and 7s. Kyle Walker with an important interception. Ake's all over the place. Couldn't tell you where City's defenders are. Couldn't tell you where City's midfielders are. Where the hell's Rodri? That's the second time in quick succession. It feels like the tide is turning, folks. Boy, you have to give credit to Liverpool because once again, injuries or not, they're holding it. Robertson taking the corner. I swear Arsenal beat both these teams. Well, not Anfield, but still. Now Salah on Ake behaving. It's long. You've conceded one penalty already. You're playing Salah. You've got to wake up. Bro, they really said Diaz is better than Martinelli. Shh. DJ, I can't lie, but that Rodri red card in the 85th minute is going to hit like crap. I hope he gets red carded, but I can't see it. I hope it's a straight red because then you're out for 2 games. Robertson evades everyone. Salah's gone for the shot. Salah's gone for the shot again. Salah's on it today. Salah's on it. Salah looks more lean built as well. I don't know what he's been doing since his injury, but he looks good really for someone that's been out. I mean, Salah's scary, man. Boy, Kevin De Bruyne, you're looking, you and Foden looking funny. City have lost it again. Harvey Elliott. McAllister, who scored the equaliser. Diaz, who should have scored the second goal for Liverpool. McAllister's gone for the shot. Ortega's saved it. Yeah, City. It's looking scary, City. Where have you been? Here, man. They're streaming all day, basically. Alvarez is messing the vibe up. Salah's on the diet. To be fair, every Liverpool fan all over the country must be screaming at their TV. I can't lie, they're going to do it, aren't they? Congratulations on winning the league, Liverpool, man. Robertson. Corner's been cut out. It's falling to that man, Mohamed Salah. I can't wait till Salah leaves the Prem, man. And I hope Liverpool never replace him. Not quite sure what that was. Shout out to Harvey Elliott for getting his head on that. Bro, City are in trouble. Haaland is doing some defending. This is unheard of. Unless you come to the Emirates. Kevin De Bruyne. Let me talk. If Van Dijk not here for Haaland's foolishness, he's intercepted, but it has fallen to City with Rodri. Rodri's lost his footing. John Stones. Last 5 minutes, Liverpool have had 4 shots, 1 on target. And 67% of the ball. Liverpool have had City have had 33% of the ball. No touches in the hot box, no shots and no shots on target. So this is probably the most impressive stage of the game for Liverpool against City. To be fair, since the start of the second half, Kyle Walker, that was a horrible cross. Horrible cross. Throw into Liverpool. It is deep in their own half. To be fair, with all the chat Kyle Walker's been given, you need moments like that. Boy, Kovacic coming on. To be fair, that could be a smart signing. Foden running from the ground. Jeremy Doku's coming on as well. See, Jeremy Doku's not serious, man. I say this every time I see subs. And I don't want to sound like Graham Souness, but you should have your shin pads and all of this crap ready. Why are you taking off trousers and messing? You're not serious. What do you expect with an IC3 with blonde hair anyways? Your decision making not the best, I guess. I hope Arsenal win it, bro. Dreamer Street, the hustle sold separately. Doku isn't ready. You're probably just bringing on Doku just to give Liverpool something to think about defensively. Diaz takes the throw and finds Harvey Elliott. Remember, there's no. But to be fair, Liverpool missing a lot of play. Even guys like Curtis Jones, he's on games like this. McAllister, Elliott. Where's it? Harvey Elliott. Poor Harvey Elliott. Where's the options? Only Robertson. Oh, to be no foolishness from Pep. Doku ain't better than Jesus. Doku ain't better than Bear guys. Like, is Doku better than Musa Diaby and Leon Bailey right now? Like, is it clear he's better than them? I think he is, but is it clear? He might be in 6 months to a year from now. Right now, Kovacic yellow card is cash money. Doku wasn't expecting to come on. Expect the unexpected, especially when you've got a manager like Pep Guardiola. Expect the unexpected. Come on, mate. Robertson's made a big impact. Not quite that cross, but he's done well. He's lucky he plays in the City team. He is. Can he make the difference? Julian Alvarez, nothing of note today, if I'm completely honest. Julian Alvarez coming off. Kevin De Bruyne. Raw. Maybe Diallo was right. Raw. Big game, Kevin De Bruyne. I know Declan Rice don't go out like this. I know Kai Havertz don't go out like this. He's talking to Pep. Boy, hey, Kevin De Bruyne looking really, really funny. You're doing too much chatting to the manager. The manager wouldn't have taken you off if he thought you were 30. You don't know why you're moaning. You look like you're going to cry. I don't know why you're doing that. You should have been on stuff. Boy, looking funny. He's vexed. You should be vexed. True professional, but you should be vexed at yourself. It's just frustration. Boy, looking funny. Ake doing us a favor again. Pep prepping for a point. Sometimes you have to live to fight another day. This is a nasty ground to go to. Like, without a doubt, Anfield's probably got to be the hardest away game or everybody. City as well, but this has to be the hardest away game. Kovacic, good touch from him, really. Finds Jeremy Doku. How long till Doku loses the ball? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he actually found the pass. Killed Kovacic, but still. Odegaard would never go out like this. Even as a hater, this is the stinkiest I've seen, my man. Fair enough. Phil Foldinho doesn't back his mum, but can he back the beef today? Loses it. To be fair, he's sprinting back to stop Diaz. Is that a Liverpool or City throw? It's a Liverpool throw. It's all Liverpool at this moment in time. I ain't seen City like this since they played Arsenal. I'll listen to you next time, man. Second half, Kevin De Bruyne has been non-existent. Now we need City to hold on. This Liverpool team is going to be taking points from everyone. Liverpool's run, they can't be stopped, man. What are you saying? Liverpool treble this year. Unofficial one. League, Europa. Obviously, they got the League Cup. Are they still in the FA Cup? Well, they could. They could at least get 2 trophies, you'd imagine. John Stones with some important defending. Finds Ortega. Ortega, you might as well come sit on the bench instead of Ramsdale, you know. I see the angle. Ake's cleared. Ake's in the trenches today, you know. If you haven't subscribed, also hit this like button. Make sure you're doing such. He's in the trenches. As a fullback, these are the worst games. You're just in the trenches. You're just trying to survive. Liverpool are playing with 20 players. I don't know what Liverpool put in their halftime Lucas aid, but they're looking like Liverpool. Van Dijk has found Robertson. Robertson delivers. It should be 2-1 there. Between Akanji and obviously Ortega, they've done enough. Dare I say, City are holding on for dear life. Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden. Shh, Harvey Elliott not here for that. He wanted it more than you. Yeah, it's looking like 2-1 Liverpool is on the agenda. I can't lie. If Bobby Firmino had those chances, he's doing a wavy no-look finish. He would. Big save. People were acting like I'm crazy when I said I'd rather City win. If you look at Liverpool's fixtures, Brighton, Sheffield United, Man United, Crystal Palace, Fulham, West Ham, Spurs, Villa, Wolves, that looks like 30-point spooky. You have to hope Palace. You have to hope on Palace. Is it away? Stones actually looks forced back to centre back. He don't want to play centre back no more. He thought he left them days there. Playing midfield, can't believe his luck. Kyle Walker, that's a horrible pass to Bernardo Silva. He had no chance. Bobby Firmino. Do you know why I hated Bobby Firmino against us? Salah was just tore us a new one. Mane was just a savage, but Firmino took the piss against us. There's no need for half of them no-look finishes. There was no half of the time, like the 10 times Firmino probably scored against us. There's no need for any of them finishes. And what made it worse is that we're rocking up there with Callum. What game was it? It might have been Mane's first game or Salah's first game. We rocked up at Anfield with the Chuckle brothers as centre halves, Callum Chambers and Rob Holding. We've come a long way, man. Mohamed Salah. Probably the deepest I've seen him receive the ball there. To be fair, the draw matters more only if we capitalise on that at Anfield. If we don't, everything goes back to normal. Big up Happy in the cup. Liverpool bypass midfield. It ain't pretty. Arteta, I hope you're making notes today, you know. Jeremy Doku, how long are you going to keep the ball? Oh, he played a good pass. Ake. City have to make this count. That's a ball from Ake. And it's cannon. Callie has come and hit the ball and it's cannoned off Foden and gone over. I hope Foden's all right. Is he concussed? Back to B, Foden. To both teams, if you can't win, don't lose. Facts. That was a ball from Ake. On another day, that might have cannoned off Phil Foden and just trickled in. But that's why he didn't score, Foden. You look scared. God, I remember that game against Liverpool. Mane killed both Chambers and Holding, and it was dirty. I'll never forget. Mustafi had a lot of crimes for this football club. But one thing I'll never forgive Mustafi, playing Manchester City in the League Cup final, a ball's come on the halfway line. Sergio Aguero is racing down on our goal, and this £50 million dickhead, or 35 million, however much we bought him for, is standing there. And I don't even think VAR's about it. He's just putting his hand up. That's when we all should have stopped listening to Gary Neville. When he was rating Mustafi in hindsight, everyone should say, don't know what you're talking about. Man down for Liverpool. Mo Salah's down. I don't think City are going to put the ball out there. Doku, Kovacic. So what, are we not going to have a conversation about Kovacic? Salah's helped up by Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker, you're a better man than me, because the way the Anfield rules go, you should not be helping anyone get back up to their feet. Rodri, Kovacic. If City score, Kevin De Bruyne came off. Is their agendas? It might be Jeremy Doku. Oh, that's a good pass actually to Kovacic. Kovacic. A sea of red shirts though. There's no space. But this just tells you how psychological football is, man. Kyle Walker. To be honest, this is probably the best of recent minutes. This is probably the best passage for City because it looks like the Anfield rules kind of calmed down. City need that because it looks like they couldn't hack the pressure cooker. Bernardo Silva. Is it going to stay 1-1 or is there a last-minute winner? Kovacic can't cost 25 million. Of course you can. We're Arsenal. We do what we want, mate. 174 likes. Can we get to 200 before the end of the stream, folks? Bernardo Silva on this right-hand side. Rodri. It does look like City are playing for a point. You never know with these lot. It's a good passage of play here. I remember that period at the start of the 16-17 season. We went 3 months unbeaten when Mustafi started. Then he got injured. I don't know what happened. Yeah, remember the Mustafi stuff. And I actually remember, well, we was in the Champions League when Mustafi signed. He played well against PSG. I want to say we played PSG in the group stage. The amount of players we relied on that moved on and couldn't get a game for lower Prem teams, Holding, Chambers. Klopp pulled a blinder, signing all these bums and youngsters to run around for 30 guys. Comes down to the gaffer. Palace, Anfield, Brighton, Anfield, Spurs. Yeah, Liverpool, congrats on winning the title, man. Darwin Núñez has come off for Cody Gakpo. Forget about it, man. Forget about it. Congrats on the title, Liverpool, man. Arsenal, can we just win it in the next 3 years? Please. Núñez coming off Gakpo is a stinky decision. Ball retention. When it comes to late goals, 76 plus minutes, Liverpool ranked first. Goals in the 90 plus minute, Liverpool ranked first. Points won, 76 minutes onwards, Liverpool rank second. Boy, someone's going to get robbed. One team looks young and hungry. The other looks old and well fed. Remember, we went 13 Prem games with Mustafi, didn't lose. Everyone was gassing him. Mustafi was all right for a second. As someone said, he woke up one day and Mustafi wasn't quite Mustafi. It's very bad, but didn't he go somewhere in Germany and they got relegated and the fans literally chased the players for their lives, which we don't advocate, but crazy. Bernardo Silva, Kyle Walker. And that's the end of that. Liverpool have regained possession. McAllister. Oh, has he found Cody Gakpo? Oh, Ortega's off his line. Rodri. Akanji. Crazy. But yeah, man, I'm happy Arsenal ain't got them crap players, man. I love Arsene Wenger, but we was rocking up with some joke people. Kevin De Bruyne are scumbags and assists with a terrible performance, but man say he and Bruno aren't comparable. Nah, come on, man. Come, I hear it. You know what? He plays for City. I don't care, but come on, man. Kevin De Bruyne, don't think you can't talk to him. Mustafi was a hothead. He was crap, man. Like, I actually remember when I used to rate Mustafi. He was absolutely crap. Actually, one of the worst centre-backs I've seen play for Arsenal. To be fair, no matter what he did, he was better for us than Gallas. Gallas, the worst player I've seen in the Emirates era. 100%, no matter what anyone does. Sylvester, Almunia, Ospina. Arsenal have had some terrible goalies into the Emirates era. I'll never forgive Arsenal fans for pretending Matt Turner and Ospina were good. Phil Foden, Kovacic, Jeremy Docking. Jeremy Docking, Meady. This guy's shit, man. I don't know why he's doing, like, it weren't like you hit the post or the keeper made a big save. What is that? That was rubbish from you. We need to win the league way before that. I know that much. What always pees me off is that teams or players can be on the worst runs ever, then suddenly they play us and they turn it around, which is true, but we've kind of cut that out. Pep Guardiola and Kevin De Bruyne are in conversation. I don't know why you're doing all of that, Kevin. Should have let your feet do the talking, mate. Joe Gomez down this right-hand side. South London's finest. Ake's won it, but Ake's in the trenches, but it's a tough second half. DG defending Marie. Pablo Marie was shit as well, man. Arsenal fans pretended he was good. Some Arsenal fans used to say Gabriel was better than Gabriel. To be fair, I actually think David Luiz was a better signing for Arsenal than I initially gave him credit for when he signed. But ultimately, it was David Luiz. City want to lose. They've given it away cheaply. Mohamed Salah, it's behind Luis Diaz. Diaz can still have it under control. City are going to get robbed here, aren't they? Endo. He's had a good game. Pardon me. What happened to Haaland? No longer a big threat. Service-reliant striker. Oh! Liverpool going close. He's a service-reliant striker. If you're not creating chances, Haaland's irrelevant. Yeah, he can run into the space and harm you on the counter, but yeah. Bro, Kwanzaa of Liverpool. Centre-backs taking shots and that. Boy. As I said, I don't know what they put in their Lukey's aid, but it's working. Robertson. It's all Liverpool. There's 11 minutes left. It's one of the games you never want to see end, really and truly. Endo. Robertson. Diaz. Can't lie, even though Liverpool have been good and Diaz could have scored, I don't know how you're still on the pitch. City should have started with this lineup. Crazy how many joke men played for us over the years. Scalacci, Mustafi, Holding. Scalacci was horrible. There it is. Oh, Salah, you're better than that. Into the hands of Ortega, you're better than that. I don't know what Van Dijk's shouting at, but he's getting mad at someone. Ortega's got to take a yellow card for City, if I'm honest with you. He's wasting time after time. Haaland. Oh, Kovacic was fouled there. Phil Foden. It's going to die, man, with Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku on this left-hand side. It's going to die. You're not on nothing. You're not going to do nothing. But to be fair, it's a decent cross. But it hasn't come to anything. Luis Diaz. Oh, Rodri, you can't make that foul. You're on the yellow. Kyle Walker's been sent shop. Rodri, you can't foul him. Bro, how has Luis Diaz got eyes? City are shamble. Oh, Kyle Walker. And he's earned the corner. Kyle Walker, you're defo dizzy. You're defo dizzy. What the hell is going on with Rodri and Kyle Walker? Rodri tries to snap at it. He loses his footing. Kyle Walker's spinning around like a girl in a hairdresser's chair. I don't know what's going on. Boy, Liverpool are lucky. I mean, City are lucky if they don't win. There's no need to show Luis Diaz his dad. Like, his dad's got the wavy white jacket on. Yeah, Dad, you need to tell your son he needs to pattern up, though, man. One of the runs of the season. Nah. Oh, Van Dijk heads over. We can say all these players were crap, but honestly, our coaching staff was the worst. Gary Payton has blood on his hands for ruining every keeper we had post-lane. Boy, Rodri, when he has to defend, looks kind of funny in the light. Harsh. He's on a yellow. To be brutally honest, he's on a yellow. Like, what can he be expected to do? I've never seen... Doku will be a good player once he sorts out his decision-making, but I've never seen someone tear Bournemouth a new one and get so much propaganda. Like, I know Harvey Elliott isn't a right winger, but are you a better right winger than Harvey Elliott? Are you even one of the best wingers full stop at City? You're not better than Grealish from what I've seen. I'd rather play Foden on the left than you. Definitely on the right-hand side. Like, at this moment in time, is Jeremy Doku better than, is he even better? As much as we're getting on to Diaz about his decision-making, is he better than him? Joe Gomez charging forward. Oh, he's forced Diaz out wide. Liverpool still have the ball. It's here with Robertson. City defending for their lives. Ake heads it away, but it's straight to a Liverpool player. It's funded into the City wall. I can't lie, this is a good point. This is a good point for City if they hang on. Because this is just wave after wave, wave after wave. Slowly drifting. Diaz, oh, you can never get a pen for that. Hey, City are defending for their life. Haaland, you was doing a lot of talking as well. Diaz is smart because he's not starting. You was doing a lot of chattings. Oh, boy, Haaland, you was doing talking. You better make sure your team don't concede. Carl Walker might press the panic button. He's injured now. To be fair, Walker was down in the attacking move. Yeah, Rodri's a bit shaky. Is Doku better than Oscar Bob? Serious question. I don't know. I don't have a clue. But she's not clearly better than him. Boy. 7 minutes left. This is pressure. Absolute pressure. Boy. Woo! The title race. I know we say it every year, but most exciting title race in years. Obviously, I've got to be the guy to say it. Pep doing fake stress. Carl Walker, boy, you need to soldier that because Rico Lewis, if you come on, you're going to be given a tough baptism of fire today. I've got nothing to do with this game, but just looking at the Liverpool fans going mad, this is intimidating. This is like playing an away game in Boardwalk Farm, actually. Oh. They're using the Diaz on the treadmill to call Diaz. Do you think Arsenal win the league if they draw? I don't know what Arsenal winning the league means. You know, in many ways, it'd be nice to be top of the league, but seeing my team improve, seeing, you know, us react to mistakes like what happened with Ramsdale in previous years, we would have lost. Seeing improvement in many ways, that's winning the league. What, Kanji looking like the Dortmund of Kanji. Diaz with the no-look passing. Yeah, City, you lot in trouble, man. If I was a Liverpool fan or the Liverpool players, I'd be disappointed if they don't nick it. Look, what's Rodri doing? No way is Akanji getting a foul for that, ref. Come on. We need to win every single game in order to win the league. We win the league if they draw and we win at Anfield. I hear that, but there's too many ifs and buts. Nah, Walker's definitely better defender than me. We haven't seen enough of Oscar Bob to say all that much. Doku has a good amount of experience under his belt. He's been rated. Doku's a good player, just frustrating. And he's one of them. You're either going to get these raw bits out of your game and go up the levels, or you're going to stay like this for the rest of your career. Which it's been, well, I want to say 6 months, but you joined in August, innit? I'm not really going to get onto you in your first year, but yeah. Haaland's been an absolute passenger today. Kyle Walker, Rodri. Yeah, Rodri needs to get out of there, man. This is the first time I've seen Rodri look shaky. And the Man City team does look like a shambles. Anfield has been Liverpool's best player under Jurgen Klopp. There's no way you win there unless you are Liverpool. Crazy, isn't it? Scary place. I mean, look at Pep's record at Anfield for all the things he's achieved in the Prem. You have to hope this dies. Well, it's never going to die. It's been there with Liverpool from the jump, but you hope it kind of dies out with Klopp leaving. Kovacic, Rodri. See, Rodri shaky. Mo Salah almost won it. Rodri needs to come off. Rodri shook. Rodri might lose this game for these. Like, Rodri is shook. Who's called it as 1-1? If you did, what's the lottery numbers, man? Kyle Walker wins the header. Bernardo Silva surely fouled, bundled over by Diaz. To be fair, the amount of fouls Bernardo Silva's been doing, he deserves that. People just worked out how to get out of presses. Just remember Kelly is playing and not Allister. I mean, Liverpool squad players have stepped up. They haven't looked out of place. There's been, in the first half, there was evident limitations because Liverpool haven't got their top quality players, but I think all their squad players have done well. Told you it's ending like this. Wheezy. So why did Man United hold 7 here? That's crazy. With Rey Mysterio, the best centre back in the Prem. Fair enough. Ortega finds Kovacic. Kovacic loses it. Yeah, City is peak. To be fair, Kovacic is battling in there. Fair enough. He's battling. Ref, there's a hell of obstruction. Rodri nicks it back. Ref, how are you letting that play on? What the hell was that? Kyle Walker. No. Giving it away. There was no need to lump it. I just saw the United badge. But to be fair, you know, United always find a way to talk about Arsenal and we're not relevant to you lot. We'll see you like Old Trafford, but you know what happened to you lot, innit? Last season, it was Nketiah. This year, it was Declan Rice. Saka from far, Eddie from close. United on the ropes, toast. Kovacic. Yeah, City. This is the most average I've seen all their players. Look, Kyle Walker with an important interception. How long for you lose it? You're going to try and be a hero. He finds Foden. Haaland. Good switch of play from Haaland. Jeremy Doku. I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. How long before you lose it? Oh, he's hit the post. You thought he scored. Doku thought he scored. That was better from Doku. You tried. That reminds me of Adebayor against Bolton. You thought you scored. He tried to run off. You tried to run off like you scored. Oh, he thought he scored. Oh, Liverpool Salah into the hands of Ortega. This has been entertaining and nail-biting for a neutral like myself. So I could only imagine if you're a City or a Liverpool fan, what the hell you think. I rate Jeremy Doku. Go and look at my 2019 vids. I'll say an Arsenal sign him. I don't know why I got an agenda against him, truthfully. I don't know. I think because they were comparing him to Saka. Matisse doing judge. Well, God's going to ask you about that. When Arsenal go missing at Old Trafford, DG, no excuses. That's great. We're still going to finish above you. That's all right. You think you're prospering with Icy Free Goalie and Ten Hag? God forgive me. On another day, Doku's effort might have just kissed the inside of the pulse and trickled in. Anfield, you're not getting that. Rodri, Kovacic. Kovacic has been better than a lot of City players since coming off the bench. Doku, how long do you lose it? Doku drifting inside, outside. Or to be fair, let me stop because he actually, Liverpool have intercepted the ball, but he actually did all right there. He tried to do the right thing. Mohamed Salah. See, City, I mean, Liverpool are going to get their players back. They got the Klopp staff. Boy. Nah, I'm not a Doku hater, man. Let me stop. I'm a Hudson-Odoi hater. 100%. 8 minutes of added on time, folks. 8 minutes. Fair enough. I think there's a late minute goal, man. And if I had to pick, it's them. It's the Liverpool lot, man. They're nicking this. Rodri. Bro, you're passing the ball to Haaland like you don't want him to save your bacon, mate. I mean, there's quality. Well, Haaland's a world-class striker to me, but he's not a guy that's going to make his own dinner, in it. He's there to eat. And if you're not going to feed him proper service, he's irrelevant on the pitch. Haven't seen him the whole second half. So no Alvarez goals, no Haaland goals. FPL suffering. Oh, corner kick to Liverpool. You're right, social, man. Big up 1-1 would be lovely. Did it hurt you, DG, when Anthony bagged against you? Only because it's Zinchenko, but okay. What a great signing for 100 million quid. Nelson's done more in the Premier League than him. I don't even know who Anthony is. Brazilians called Anthony. You got Brazilians called Anthony, Brazilians called David Washington. All these funny guys. I don't know these guys. Has he got more goals than Kai Havertz? I don't know these guys. And don't get me started on Jadon Sancho. Shit show. Don't think I don't see him stinking up the place in the Bundesliga now. Don't think we don't see that. That's crazy. You can't even stat pad in them kind of leagues there. Boy, you might as well go Serie A. Adam Lookman look good over them sides. Fair enough. Big up Kobe Maino, though. He's lit. Everyone else is horrible. Don't wait. You're shameless because when we did the Man United Everton watch along, you're still talking about Anthony Martial. Allow it, man. Martial's about 50 years old now. Still living ironically off that goal against Liverpool. Liverpool could score here. A Kanji. This is the first time you didn't take your tablets today. You're looking like the Dortmund one. Sliced it. Bernardo Silva tries to get rid. Rodri has to win the header. Bernardo Silva to Foden. You're going to get clamped. Yep. Van Dijk absolutely clamped him. Wait. Did Foden try to size up with Van Dijk? He won the ball and you'll get eaten alive, bro. Be easy. Big up Rents. I don't think Maino will go Euros, but he's a talented player, man. I just hope people give him time, man. Very talented player, Kobe Maino. Like his car. I don't think he had the best of games against Everton, but you'd expect that. Very talented player. We've got 6 minutes, people. So enough time. We've seen Liverpool have some glorious results at Anfield. Yeah, Liverpool are nicking this, man. This ain't ending as a draw. Mohamed Salah. Referee, you're a devil, you know, because why'd you wait so long to put the offside flag up? To be fair, Harvey Elliott does the right thing, putting the ball in the back of the net. You never know with VAR. Cody Gakpo did crack the post. Got 8+ minutes. Was it offside, though? It'd be interesting, you know. I don't know. I must admit, it's an encouraging cameo from Mohamed Salah. Couldn't tell you the last time he played. But yeah. Do you know what? In many ways, it was great that Anthony scored against us. Scored against who did Sancho score against? Union Berlin and that. That's dead. St. Pauli and them kind of teams. I hear it. Wavy. So good. So good. The only good thing I've heard about Jadon Sancho is he invested in Crepton Conan's not Crepton Conan, Crep's is it Nala's baby or whatever? It's the best decision making he's ever made. He probably doubled his investment. Good ball from Ake. Jeremy Doku. Not gonna hold my breath. Oh, to be fair. If that went through to Haaland on another day, City nick it, but it didn't. It's been a good game of football, man. Not these big games don't always live up to the hype, but this game has. The only thing you can say is there's only been 2 goals, but things could change. Ooh, Harvey Elliott's in acres of space. Bernardo Silva wins it and then gives it away to Van Dijk. Van Dijk got aura. People just got scared. No, I like Sancho, man, but you just got to run agendas, man. At the end of the day, some of my regular supporters here, Woozy and a couple of them, they support Man United. All's fair in love and war. Do I mean half the stuff I say? No. But it's got to be done. It's got to be done. I just know Saliba and Gabriel ain't hold 7 at Anfield. I just know that's all I know. Casemiro, Varane, but you know, I was just going to get myself cancelled. Let me stop. 95 better yet. I'm moving like I can't count. 95 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock, people. We've got 8 minutes of added on time. Cody Gakpo out of possession. There will be a Liverpool throw. And I mean, if you're City, obviously you've dropped points from a winning position and you're probably kicking yourself at that. But if it stays at 1-1, which I don't think it will, you're probably relieved. If you're Liverpool, you're probably sitting there and thinking, you know, it is a point gained on one hand, all 3 if they do it. But you're just probably thinking to yourself, what would have happened if we turned up like this in the first half? And they're about to get it. Oh, that's another pen, ref. Oh, that's another pen. Salah's been brought down, ref. I think City are incredibly lucky there. Maybe I'm getting excited. Oh, Salah and Rodri getting into it. Yes, fights, man, fights. No, Kyle Walker, stop trying to bless the beef. Salah, chill. It's Ramadan, bro. Allow it. These lot are not on nothing. Allow it. I still want to see a fight, though. Who's fighting? Come on, man. Bag him. We need key players suspended. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Maybe the footballing gods are allowing you. I mean, I thought Odegaard would have got one like that at Brentford yesterday. City need to get the hell up out of here. I can't lie. City need to get out of here, man. To be fair, if it ends 1-1 when you're playing 20 million players, fair enough. Haaland and Joe Gomez getting into it. I am loving this. Haaland and Joe Gomez get... I bang him, man. Yes, sir. Handbags. Sorry, I don't advocate violence. Joe Gomez, remind him you're from Catford. Oh, here we go. Harvey Elliott. Oh, City. Corner kick. Boy. Nail biting stuff. How can you not love football? Seriously. How can you not love football? There's people that don't watch football. Everyone says Ramadan. It's Ramadan, man. Chill out, man. Chill out. All right, the City fans, the 10 of them that support the football club are there. Look how far City have come now. Remember the days of Danny Mills. This is the Liverpool winner now, isn't it? In swinging corner. Here it is. Oh, wow. Was that John Stones? He won the header. Oh, Jeremy Doku just absolutely barged off the ball here. It's on this left-hand side with Diaz. Someone just needs to make the foul. Oh, Jeremy Doku with some good defending. All right, Diaz, that's... Oh, Luis Diaz sending like 20 players shop. It's another... All right, we're just playing on until Liverpool score, innit? We're just playing on until Liverpool score. McAllister has gone down in the box. Is it a pen? Has a pen been given? Oh, Jeremy Doku, you're in trouble, you know. That should be a pen. That should be a pen. Oh, in fact, I don't know from that angle. Yeah. This is where Liverpool win the league. Yeah, Jeremy Doku. I told man about this, you. He was case. This is shades of who was it where Rodri handballed it and they got away with it? I think it was at Everton away, actually. We're playing on till Liverpool score here, man. And they're going to do it. I firmly believe they're going to do it. Robertson. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to believe. And that ends a great game of football. Pep, look at his head. It's steaming. Klopp, we're going to miss you in the Prem, man. We're going to miss you. We're going to miss this heavy metal football and that. We're going to miss you. That was a great game. Oh, it's been a good weekend of football for my football club. Unfortunately, Man United didn't lose. Spurs didn't lose. You know, Newcastle are going to do their jobs against Chelsea. It's been amazing watching this with you lot, people. I'm back at 6 p.m. actually to have a quick chat about Arsenal. I don't know what you lot have to say about this game, but it's been absolutely amazing. And the title race is kept alive. Arteta, get some inspiration, man. I need some mad game plans. If we could beat City, Liverpool drop some points, it could be lit. But on that note, though, man, if you haven't subscribed or smashed the like button, make sure you do such. Let me go and pattern up the next live stream. I'll see you lot in a bit, man.
Against this right back, Charlie.
There's always just that active red light defending. I think it's like